copy. We advise.
44, can you start setting up the block traffic north on Alameda?
she's rambling, not making sense. 31.
Okay, 21's gonna go. 31's gonna go.
I copy. 2131. They said that there are firearms in the house. They're locked up, and that the female slapped the caller while he was sleeping. She's rambling, not making sense.
Radio.
57.
Can you please read out loud Davion social, please? Radio, we got at least 2 occupants in here. Still smooth.
Recording. Mounted. Wi-Fi connected.
Oh God. I'm 3 guys. Radio, 3
occupants.
No one's
conscious.
No one's breathing.
No one's breathing.
I copy.
Bust that window out. Oh my God, dude. Who can hear my voice?
Who's in here?
Drivers.
Radio. Driver
Breathing.
unconscious.
I copy.
Radio, they're gonna need full extraction at all 3.
Come here.
Reviving.
Let him call it in.
Radio, plates John, Ida, Boy 3692. Holy shit, man.
Hey.
You need a knife?
I copy.
You need a knife? Here.
This is bad, guys.
Here's the knife.
She's alive. We got to get her out somehow.
All right.
Reach up on her.
Hold on, watch your.
2018 Toyota Black fired to a Natalie Shirilla of Strongsville, 36
Here, cut that out. Cut that out.
Sarge, we're good to try to get her out? Oh, dude, I don't know if we can.
No.
Oh my god.
You see her,
She's breathing. She's breathing. Head flat. Let's see if we can get these guys.
44 miles.
That was the other unit.
we got backpack in there.
Can you find a younger female in that residence with Shirilla?
We got two that are gone.
Yeah, they're both.
Report first in at the black traffic north on Alameda. Advise fire. That's our driver's breathing, unconscious, wedged.
We advise.
The last thing you expect to see.
Fucking.
Let me find a track, guys.
I wonder how long they've
Yeah.
right there. You can see it. Man, it's right through the sign.
Yeah, I came through here. There's nothing here. There.
17-year-old female Mackenzie.
Female still breathing, wedged in there. Two are could be feel away. Driver, 17-year-old female still breathing, wedged in there. Two are could be feel away. They're all done. Yeah. 24 hours. Life flight has to come. We'll help set up a perimeter for it.
Right.
He'll guide us. Yep. It open. We want the driver out. She's still breathing, fellas. 17-year-old female. What do you think? Most likely. Get the probably. All right. I mean, check those other two. They might be, but the one guy's definitely. Yeah.
You got that get the ram thing, that yellow one. The last thing yeah, go ahead, through the door.
Just keep hanging on to that.
Yeah, I got this door.
Actually, give me a cut here.
Request fast notification to advise the sister shoot out Davion.
Give me a second cut here. Chunks. Goggles on, Ben.
This is your key. Don't allow him to do it. It's yours, right?
Yes.
Throw your top. Don't move.
Two chunks like a V.
How many do you have the driver?
I'll do like this. Yep. No, I can't. Because it's underneath him. No, I need a underneath the dash. Pull him out? Yeah. You can make that. No. He's got one. Hey, her head's under the dash.
You need something?
He's getting an extension for this. Her head underneath the very middle of the dash, like deep in there.
Yeah.
Go for go for.
So there's a second one going, I'll come back with the ETA.
They said they may have found the one.
Father, keep talking to me. Guys, stay still. Don't move, okay? You can barely see it from the side.
You wouldn't be able to see it at
You can't
night.
barely see it.
Right.
And how the person just called and kept going, I'll never know. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Oh, that car was really bad.
Yeah. They probably were like, yeah, I don't want to look at it.
I need to get IDs and all of this.
I couldn't find the bags at all. Hey, it might be underneath the influence.
Can I get any lift on it?
Yeah, if you go to college, try to grab some of the seats to look towards you. Maybe the whole seat is good, right? Keep up a little bit.
Okay, 21's gonna go. 31's gonna go.
Head this way, watch your step, watch your step.
I copy. 2131, they said that there are firearms in the house, they're locked up. And that the female's classic Colorado is sleeping, she's rambling, not making sense.
It's underneath his eye.
What's your name, dear?
Information correct. That's our driver.
Therefore, Lakeside advising they're coming ATAC 92D Lake David.
Copy that. I have a classroom on that telephone. investigated.
Pardon me, guys.
Yeah.
Did you guys pull a bunch of stuff out of the trunk, or did we have a fourth that ran away?
No, that stuff was already out back there. I moved it back in that area.
Look, set up.
No, this stuff back here, I put. We
took it out?
Yeah, we took.
Okay.
No, that was already out.
That was out.
It was out all over. It was debris all over. We were looking for ID.
Yeah, it wasn't. It looks organized.
Yeah. No, sorry. No, it's. We were looking for ID, so we just threw it, took it back there to see if we can find anything.
57 over.
How's it going? Alright. Good.
31. 21.
Drugs and that in the back. Or like a grinder and all that in the bag. He has one, Mike Velocity, right here.
We have 2 out of 3. I need the third one. All we know is his first name is Jacob.
These local kids?
It's hard to tell. She came with him. They're taking her life away right now.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just getting this verbally from the third?
Yeah, it's such a mess. It's hard to get IDs.
We got her ID and DOA in here. And I think he has both of them.
We have a third.
But I don't think we have got the third one yet. Yes.
The other,
34.
the person, the other male,
Right.
all we know his name is Jake.
Sleep.
Find
The ID's
that
back,
guy.
yeah.
He's got an ID. Davion, the other deceased, has an ID. This guy, all we know is his name is Jacob, nothing else.
Do we have was it a driver's license?
Yes.
I think so.
Yes.
Who has that?
EMS has it back in the vehicle again.
So, yeah.
And then the driver's ID, I don't know.
Okay. Vehicle, but marijuana and mushroom. Alcohol cocktails.
There are also grinders in that the bag.
Not that we can see. Alright. Once the SFP guys get out of here, we'll take more photos of this. And then, photos done, and then, you guys got a bunch of money in here.
Yeah, you didn't find it. Yeah, we're good. Knew that.
Hey, Mark, just so you know, I think one took ours. That's okay. It sounds like I got one. Like in the past tense, so like graduated.
Couldn't find anything.
60.
Yeah, I'm good. Oh, sleep. I doubt it. I couldn't find ID in here. Only like drugs and.
Just a minute.
You alright? Sucks.
And then with the drugs and the alcohol, I want to do a
Like always, low 50-year-old male from
an
that
OBI
address
thing
down
too,
the
just
stairs.
full blood on there.
He's going to take photos that he wants from coming in. And then, that'd be
Check to make sure no one's getting their cars stolen.
One more here. Look at the yaw. You can see the yaw way back there.
right.
Going off the road, and it's right in the rim. The yaw in the rim.
Yeah.
You hit the curb. Obviously, you see the lane of travel, right?
Right through here.
Right through here. Speeding bullet. Now, when she hit, it's probably around 72. But yeah, maybe probably a little faster. Probably faster than that to hit the curb. Oh yeah.
I mean, you clean this out too.
I could do preliminary measurements. I'm not an expert. Stay with me, bud.
I am. Here.
Like I wanted that, what's the bag, all that backpack, take that. I put that cell phone up against the backpack. They got weed in there, cash. So these guys are probably selling dope.
She had a scale and strings on her person.
Yeah. I need a cheat sheet on that. License plate.
It flipped too. Here, they're like.
She's as bad, guys. She's alive. We got to get her out.
Here,
somehow.
reach up and unlock this door, and I'll hand you my knife.
Come on, watch your.
Touch that out.
Sarge, let's try to get her out. Oh, dude, I don't know if we can. No, just wait until the slide is there. Oh my God.
Start looking for wallets or IDs.
She's breathing. Head flag.
They look younger. Front passenger, there's no. His neck looks broken. His neck's broken. This one, his neck's. We should start blocking off the traffic. 44, can you start setting up to block traffic northbound on Alameda?
All right, thanks. This guy might come out with something that's pretty good about the whole business. Is he okay?
I think he has multiple. We have a third one. But if we have, I don't think we have.
So,
Yes. Predominant height at 72.
I think we should probably open up the roadway on Westwood now, just to over here, basically, right?
Yeah, as long as we keep that blocked off.
Yeah.
44 can cut loose probably.
They open up that portion, we come down here.
Amazon package still on the porch, dude. That's not good. Yeah. Hang on, Father Joe. Did you know where they were heading to, by chance?
No, I saw them leaving their minivan, and then I saw them put the trash out. That's all I know.
Okay, you saw them leave on Friday and they haven't been back
Friday,
since?
yeah.
Okay.
Because they had the trash cans were out Thursday night.
Yeah.
And then Friday morning I saw them leave. So
Leave. What time was that around, do you remember?
probably 8 o'clock or so.
Okay. Okay.
I haven't seen anybody here since, and there's been no cars in the driveway, because they do have two well, I don't think he's in college, but I know they have high school kids. And usually there's cars sitting out there.
Do they have more than one child, do you know?
Well, they have 3 adopted children, and they're all part of one family.
Okay.
There's the older son, and then the 2 daughters. And that's what I know. That's the one I know about.
Older son and 2 daughters? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How old are the girls, do you know?
Let's see. The son is 18. The one daughter, I think, is 17. She was in dance club, I think, or something.
Okay.
And then there was another daughter that was younger, maybe 14 or 15, I think.
Were the girls with the parents when they left? Do you know?
I didn't see. I just saw the car leave.
You just saw the car leave.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I'm asking 1,000 questions.
I can.
Do you
have a chaplain here, and I will tell you that the older son was into cars and drag racing. So.
Okay. What are the girls' names? Do you know?
I don't know.
You don't know? Okay. All right. That's okay.
I mean, I know the parents, but I don't really know the kids.
Yeah.
I see them.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And of course, they went to the lake for the weekend.
So they're not here.
So,
okay.
Because they know them better than I do.
Okay. Here's somebody's coming out here, so I'll find out. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Jim.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Excuse me. Do you know where the Flanagans are?
I don't know. My wife, I was out of town this week.
Okay. Are you pretty close? Are you pretty close with them? Or? Okay. Yeah. I just would like to know if you know where they went. That's all. We just have to speak with them. So
something happened.
If you're
Davion,
we can't get into that right now.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately.
All right, let me.
Well, don't call his parents just quite yet. So. Can we come in? Hi. Do you know where they?
You know what?
Scott and Jamie? Is that okay?
Sorry. I saw this weekend they had the thing on top of their van, which means they went on vacation.
Okay.
Probably to North Carolina or.
Do you guys want phone numbers for them?
Yeah, we.
Yeah, if you can, please. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, just
probably.
On top of their car.
Well, I'll give you both of theirs.
Yeah, just give me Scott's first, and then
I would reach out to Scott first. Lisa, I've got 2 cells for Scott. Do you have?
Let me check let me go get my phone.
All right, let me look up Jamie. No, I don't. Lisa will have it. I'm
Okay.
sorry. So Jamie is Jaime.
Okay.
And then Scott.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, we appreciate your assistance. Out of respect for everybody, obviously we can't divulge any information. So
yeah, I understand.
Did you see anybody? Well, you said you were out of town. Were you home
I've been
yesterday?
out of town since Tuesday. We got home. Then we were up at we have a place up on Marblehead, so we got home this afternoon. So I haven't seen anybody. I wasn't here.
Okay, you got home yesterday afternoon?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you see anybody coming and going from the house at all yesterday? Okay.
No. We both have been gone since Thursday. I've been gone since Tuesday with work. Oh boy, this is classic here. This house. Let me call it. Oh geez. Call it. Hold on one second.
Yeah, sure.
I always do that. Okay. So I've got for Scott contacts.
Okay.
I don't think this won't
Yeah.
matter because they're not home. And then did he give you Jamie's?
No, he didn't have it. And you think that they went to North Carolina?
I think because they usually go the first week of August.
Okay.
So they would have left perhaps
So let me
like
ask
Friday,
this.
today? Or do you know when they would?
They would have left like in the middle of the night. Like he likes to drive all through the night.
To get there around 3-ish so that they can get in the house or whatever.
Yeah.
The one neighbor we were talking to
think
here,
next door, yeah.
he said that he noticed that they left on early Friday morning.
That would make sense. They
Yeah.
could
So-
do that and drive.
Yeah.
Well, early Friday morning.
Well, and our son, he hasn't seen any activity too. He works a lot, but he says he hasn't seen. Kyle hasn't
Okay.
seen
Next door.
anything. Yeah.
Okay.
If you can, out of respect for everybody involved, please don't reach out to them.
Yeah, we
Okay.
won't. No, we won't.
Quite yet. Okay,
Okay.
I appreciate
No, we
that. I can. They can contact you guys.
On their own. Yeah.
On their own. So we appreciate your help, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
All I can say too is if you knocked at the door and the dog didn't bark,
the dog's with them. Yeah, the dog didn't bark.
okay, then it wouldn't be with them. The dog's being taken care of with family.
Well, and they do have cameras.
Oh yeah,
So
they
probably
do. They know.
know.
Yeah, that's right.
It's
They've
not
got-
they don't have a ring.
Okay.
Yeah. they've
Oh,
got
but they do have
cameras and-
surveillance. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, they would know.
Okay.
the same way because they have one in the backyard as well.
Okay.
Similar
All right.
ring, but similar but different.
All right. Thank you very much.
So,
All right.
okay, guys. Okay,
Thank you.
thanks.
What's that? Yes. Just watch, you know. Yeah, everywhere. Because I know family lives over there. The Cadillac is behind. Hi, Christine. Hey, can I talk to you real quick?
Yeah.
Hey, so there was an incident that we believe Dominic may be involved.
What?
When was the last time you saw him?
Last night.
Last night?
Yeah, everybody was home. Why?
Okay.
What happened?
Can you want to come out here?
Yeah.
Or do you want us to come inside? It's up to you.
No, but let me put out my cigarette. Hold on.
Okay. I'm gonna ask her. He was hanging out here. We made contact. She's going to come back out here in a second. Okay.
Cats, and if I don't get that cat fed, he climbs up
Yeah.
on my counter.
Yeah.
The pain
So,
in the butt.
what time did you talk to him, or did you actually see him?
Yeah, I was making buffalo chicken dip. I'd have to see.
Okay.
I,
Well, that's okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because I made I went to my buddy's friends, and then I came
Okay.
home. And I don't know, it was late. I was making buffalo chicken dip. That's all I can remember. And then,
Okay.
that, you know, I mean, I'd have to look at my phone to see
Okay.
exactly about
Do you-
what time I got home.
Do you know who he was hanging out with last night?
So I was with that little girlfriend because that's
With
it.
his girlfriend?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think I seen one other kid over there, but I can't remember his name. He fixed his car for him. One of his friends fixed his car. I've only seen him a couple times over to fix. He's got like a classic car that the kid was fixing on.
Okay. White kid, black kid, do you know?
Yeah, like a mix kind of.
Okay.
I don't think he's real. I mean.
Okay.
Like,
So he was hanging out with his girlfriend and...
well, I don't know if they were really hanging out. The kids come over like twice to work on the car. And
Okay.
That's usually what he's come over for, and then he's
Okay,
like, you know.
okay, all right. Well, just so you know, obviously, Officer Laraconda, this is Father Joe.
Okay,
He's-
Joe, where are you? Oh, what are you
St.
from?
Joe's in Strongsville.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
I'm
yeah.
also the chaplain for the police and fire department.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
So, unfortunately, there was an accident, okay, involving Mackenzie, Davion, and who we believe is Dominic, is the third person.
An accident?
A car accident, okay?
Where
Last
at?
night.
Wait. Wait.
Just relax. Just hold on. Just stay seated. Just
No,
stay
wait.
seated. Just hold on. Just listen.
Yes,
listen.
take a deep breath.
Christine,
deep breath.
Christine, look at me. Take a deep breath.
Yeah, just take
Take a deep breath. Okay. Right now,
Okay.
all we know is that the driver, who is Mackenzie, is at Metro.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Yeah, just wait.
Just stay seated, please.
Take your time.
Please,
There you
just
go.
relax. Take a deep breath.
That's
Take
all right.
a deep breath.
That's okay. You're good. Take your time.
Take a deep breath. Okay. Is anybody else home here with you right now?
But Christopher, but he's sleeping. Angela's in Florida.
Okay.
Wait, where's Mackenzie's mom?
Okay. They're down at Metro right now.
Okay.
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 The other two passengers, like I said, was Davion and who we believe is Dominic. Okay.
Okay.
From what Mackenzie told us.
Okay.
Okay. Both Davion and Dominic are deceased.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Christine.
Wait, no,
Christine.
just sit down.
Oh God.
Just sit down.
Oh my God.
Krista's gonna come outside.
That's all right. That's
Christine,
okay.
Christine.
Yes, just take a deep breath. It's okay.
Oh my God!
Christine,
No,
Christine,
just it'd be
Christine.
best.
Please.
No, I think he can't be. What did she do?
Christine.
What did she do?
It would be best.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Is there somebody else we can call for you?
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Is there somebody we can call for you? Okay, wait. Okay.
Oh my God! Oh
Hold
my
on.
God!
Wait.
Hold on.
Oh my God!
Why don't you have a seat? Here, sit down. You sit there. That's fine.
God! Oh my God! Why would this happen? Where were they going?
Why don't you have a
don't. We don't know that right now, Christine.
But can we get somebody else for you at this point?
Is there somebody, any other family
That we
members?
can contact? There you go. Have a seat. Take your time. Take your time.
Christine.
Yes. Can we get somebody else?
We're going to come in with you. Christine, we're going to come in with you, okay? Listen, where's Christine?
Oh my God! Why did this happen?
Hold on. Relax. Okay, hold on.
How could they be gone?
Where's Christopher?
He's sleeping.
Okay.
He's sleeping. Oh
Where's
my
it?
God!
Hold on. Where's
Oh
it?
my
Here,
God!
sit down.
Oh my
Sit down.
God, I can't now.
There you go.
Watch that. Which one's Christopher's room, Christine? Christine.
It's a one.
Is there somebody we can contact for you?
There's no way. There's no way. Are you
Hey,
sure?
Christopher.
They can't save him. You sure they can't?
Christopher.
You sure
Hey, come here for a second, bud. Come here.
Are you sure they can't
Listen,
save
let's
him?
take a seat for me, please.
You sure they can't save
Listen.
him? How does this happen? How can this happen? They have to be able
Officer Laratana's going to talk to you, okay?
Oh my God!
Christine.
No, they can't. They have to be able to save him. They have to be able to save him. How can they not?
Christine. Christine, do you need me to talk?
Who do you want us to talk to? You want to sit?
Who's Frank? Who's Frank?
There's no way he can't. He's not even 21 years old. How can this happen?
Hello? Hi, Frank. This is Sergeant Marsala with the Strongsville Police Department. We're over here at Christine's residence. Are you close to here by chance? You're a half an hour? Okay. If you can, can you come here, please?
No, Jeffy True.
Okay. Right now, I can give you some information as far as what we believe happened, okay? There was a car accident, okay? And one person, the driver, who was his girlfriend, is at Metro. The other two occupants of the vehicle are deceased. Okay? I don't want to do this over the phone. I did not, I apologize for having to give you this information over the phone. Is there somebody there with you that can bring you here? Okay. And I'll explain a little bit more. I can explain a little bit more when you get here. Okay. Where are you? Do you need somebody to come and pick you up? You're in Elyria? Okay. Okay. Please be careful. Okay. And we'll see you here in a little bit. If you want, I can send an officer out to come and pick you up. Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Jail. Can they be in jail? They can't be in jail. Oh, you sure there's not jail?
The dad is on his way now from Elyria.
Oh my God.
From Elyria.
Okay.
He said he'll be here in about 20 minutes, 25 minutes. So.
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Oh
Here,
my
Christine.
God.
Yeah, why don't you have a seat?
Christine, just sit down for me, please.
Can we get you a glass of water or something?
Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, this can't be happening. Oh my God, this can't be happening. No, how could they have gotten in such a bad car accident?
What happened?
So the only thing we know right now is that we believe he was a passenger in a vehicle, okay? They went off the road on Alameda and Progress, right there, the business industrial park, and they struck a building. Okay. Right now, it's in the preliminary, beginning stages of the accident investigation. We don't know exactly what happened. Okay. Is there anybody else?
Yeah, that we should call?
Christine,
Would you like us to contact?
Chris, is there anybody else that we can call for your mom?
Oh my fucking
We'll be happy to make that phone call.
I don't know.
Okay. You don't know? Okay. Okay. Well, your dad's on his way. Frank's on his way here right now.
It's for sure they couldn't save him, right? They couldn't save him. How the fuck is she driving like that? Oh
Is
my
anybody else
God,
dead?
oh my God, oh my God. There's no way.
There's one other passenger.
You're sure,
There
right?
was 3 people. It was female driver and 2 male passengers, which again, one was Dominic and one was who we believe is one of his
Why
buddies.
couldn't they save him? Why couldn't they save him?
Okay.
Why couldn't they save him? Why couldn't they save him? Why couldn't they save him? Why? The fuck?
Do you?
Oh my God!
Hey, Christine. You said where's her mom? Do you have her phone number? Do you talk to her?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Hey, Christine, real quick, and maybe even you might know this as well. So the other person involved was Davion. Do you know Davion?
No, I don't.
Okay. Do you know?
No,
do you,
there's no way.
Your mom said that Davion helped Chris fix a car.
Dom fixed the car, yeah.
I'm sorry, Dominic. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine,
Chris
man.
wasn't here. He was his dad at Cedar Point.
Okay.
God.
Okay. Do you know anything as far as where Davion might live right now?
Oh, why would this happen? And they couldn't save him. They couldn't save him. You sure? You guys are sure, right? You guys are sure?
Unfortunately, yes. As best we know, that is true. And we're sorry to have to share that news with you.
Yeah, I'm sorry you guys had to do that.
That's-
Not easy, huh?
The really tough
We
part,
just want to make sure that you
we're
guys
not sure of time the accident happened.
have everything that you need from here. Trust me, it's not something we want to do. Yeah. So,
Is there somebody
okay,
else?
all right, okay.
You guys are good at your job.
So whatever you guys need, is there anybody that you know that we can call?
They know something. You trying to investigate. You trying to investigate. Hello? Hello? Frank. He's not answering.
Here. Oh,
Who was that just called? We want to try to call him back.
it was Frank.
Okay.
It was Hi Frank, it's Sergeant Marsala again. Christine is right here. Hang on just a second.
Yeah, me.
Here's Frank. He's on speakerphone.
Hello?
It's on speakerphone.
Chris, is there anybody?
What?
That's your
Who
name?
was it? Mackenzie was driving.
Call for you guys? If you need anybody else to call for anything.
Yeah, my little brother Angelo.
Okay, what's his number? You gotta get it from Rob. Okay.
I can't do this. I can't do this. I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Why don't you have a, Christine, why don't you have a seat? Why
Just sit
don't
down,
you have a
just sit
seat?
down.
Just take a seat, that's okay. There you go.
Hey Chris, you said you were at Cedar Point yesterday? Is that
No,
where,
the other day.
the other day? Okay, were you home yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, did you see Dominic
Blair.
yesterday?
No.
Blair.
You didn't see him at all?
Blair.
Who's Blair?
Blair came over last night when I was making the dip too.
Okay.
And I think he went with them. I don't even. Blair. What's Blair's last name? I don't even have Blair's number.
I don't know, Mom.
Oh no.
Okay. Hold on, Christine. Was Blair with Davion and Kenzie?
Yeah, they were
And
with,
Chris?
Yeah.
And then Dominic,
Are
I
they okay?
apologize.
Not Dominic. Are they okay?
Who?
Dominic?
No, Dominic's dad is.
Davion is not.
Yeah.
Davion is also deceased.
Yes.
Mackenzie's in surgery right now.
At Metro Hospital.
Okay.
And you said your younger brother is Angelo?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta have him call Angelo.
So we're working on that now.
Blair. How does it go?
You want
Do you want me to talk? Do you want me to talk, or do you want to talk?
Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna have a heart attack. He's not gonna answer. He's not gonna answer because he's probably sleeping.
It's still trying to connect.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice.
Oh, this cannot be true. It cannot be true. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh fuck. Fuck.
When you get a chance.
Oh my god.
Would you like something to drink?
I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. So we try. Oh my god. I don't know how to get hold of Blair. Blair was there.
Okay.
Blair was
Okay.
there.
We'll figure out. Where does Blair live? Do you know?
Blair lives. Blair lives real close. Let me think.
Okay. Does he go to the high school?
No.
Okay.
No.
Do you have no last name?
Hey, if you can try to find out. Supposedly there was another kid by the name of Blair that was with them last night. I don't know if he was involved in the crash, but last time she saw them, Blair was with them here. So I don't know. She doesn't know his last name. He knows that he lives close to here. So, okay. Okay. Bye.
I can't do this.
Hey Jay, it's Marcello. Hey, I believe we identified that third person, Dominic Russo. Christine's son. Yeah. So we're here right now doing the notification. We tried to do the other notification, and the parents are Davion's adopted, so his foster parents or step parents are went to North Carolina, the neighbor said. So they went on vacation. So we're gonna approach that here after we're clear here. We're probably just gonna have to call them on the phone. So as far as the last information we had, Davion got kicked out of the house when he was 18. So I don't know where he's been staying at. So. Okay, just letting you know, keeping you posted. So. Okay, sounds good. Thanks. Bye.
I don't understand why this is happening.
Careful. You almost just said, yeah. You're good.
Yeah, I don't kill myself. I can do this. I'm gonna kill myself. Oh dear God. Oh God. I can't believe it. There's nothing they can do, right?
Paramedics were on scene.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. What am I
Hey, Chris.
Yeah?
Can you come here just for a second, please?
Yeah, I was gonna get my phone to call somebody to see if who's going to comfort my mom.
Okay.
What about Claire? What about
Okay.
Claire?
I just want to. Officer Laratana is just going to go downstairs with you, okay? And you just grab your phone and come right back up, okay?
All right, come on, sir.
You have the ME's contact information.
I do, yeah, I do.
I don't think we're to that point yet, but I just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Would you like something to drink? You want us to get your coffee, the iced coffee back? Last time was 17. It was 17 at the time. This woman's son, Dominic, was 20. The other kid was 19. That's okay.
Go ahead. First name. Christine, is Blair, is that his first name or last name? Okay. Okay. Did he graduate with? Okay.
I think we're in the last of the day, guys.
We just want to make sure that there's not another person somewhere that needs to know about it. That's why. We love you. Again, we don't have specifics right now.
Were all three of them here yesterday? Did they be here together? Or did all four of them be here together?
Okay. He's next door. Yeah. Oh, okay. Who else lives next door? With just, is it just, okay. Do you know if they have an accident where they were going to go last night or anything like that?
Now hold on a second. Let me shut this off. Let's see what happens now if I put the... I know, Jimmy. I'm trying to fix it.
The kids are. They're age.
Let me see.
I don't see them drinking. I don't think any of them are drinkers. I mean, I know they're not. I want to. Oh my God! Oh my God!
Hey, Christine, do you know, did they make mention of where they were going to go last night or anything like that when they were here?
Oh, I just guilty. I mean, I didn't think it was a big deal. I mean, they don't even drink.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's usually my biggest concern if they were drinking.
Sure,
you know what I mean? But my son's just not a drinker.
Yeah.
He's not a drinker. I don't really think Kenzie is. I don't think any of the kids are their age. They're just not. I don't ever see them drinking. I just don't think any of them are drinkers. I mean, I know they're not. I want to see them. I mean, they're almost 21. Why wouldn't they be trying to drink? They're not drinking. I don't know. So I guess I just don't worry as much because of that. Yeah, but that doesn't look far from here. I know it doesn't.
Do you even know maybe a street or anything like that?
These kids drive. I just don't go to their houses
Okay.
like I used to, you know?
Okay, that's all right. That's all right.
I used to pick them up.
It's okay.
I don't know.
Chris, is your mom's working on that? Is that anything we do for you at this point?
No, I'm good, bro.
Okay.
I'm a dissociative friend. I can just dissociate. And like, I'll have like a psychotic episode, but I won't have to like feel sorry or nothing.
They had my son's car and she was driving. Whose car were they in?
No, Mackenzie's car. Isn't
No,
that's your car?
That's yours.
What does?
His is black. Chris, walk next door. See what cars are next door.
I'll go do that. I'll go do that. That's okay.
Okay,
I'll
go
go
see
do
what
that.
cars are next door.
black Cadillac is next door. It's at a garage.
It's like I've had mystical experiences. Like I've seen things that lead me to believe that there's an afterlife. It's like it's not as bad for me. You know what I'm saying? Like she doesn't have that in her.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like there could just be a rational explanation for that, but like I don't know, man. Maybe there's not. I mean, I don't know.
Have you ever talked to her about those kind of things?
No. Do you think I should?
Well, it might not be a bad time. I mean, especially if some of that thing could be comforting to her this time.
Yeah, you think so?
If it could be, I'm not sure it could be or not. But if you think you have something that could comfort her, that wouldn't be a bad thing. You know her best than any one of us, better than any one of us do.
Right.
So if there's something you think, just a word of comfort that you could offer, that'd be great. But if not, that's okay too. Maybe it'll come later.
Alright.
The important thing is that you're here for her to support her. Because obviously, there's obviously a lot of emotions that go on with this.
Dad died in a car accident last night.
Who got on the phone with Bob?
Dominic. Do you know where Blair lives? Do you know Blair's neighbor? Blair's last name is Smith, and they can't find him. Hi.
I don't know. I don't even know how this happened. I don't even know how it could happen. I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't even know how this can happen.
Alright. I'm gonna call. Alright.
Scotty.
Scotty's on, I'm sorry.
Live nearby?
Yeah.
You think she'd be in a position to come over and be with her mom?
Yeah, do you want Scotty to come over, Mom?
Who just pulled in? Who drives a Chrysler 300?
Who drives a black Chrysler 300?
Somebody just pulled in.
Oh, that's my dad. That's right.
Okay. Yeah.
You guys know how this accident happened or anything?
No.
What time did it happen at?
Here, Frank, why don't you come over here for a minute?
We'll talk to you.
Yeah. Do you want to come out on the front porch?
What a fucking night.
Again, should I take a seat? So,
you know what time it happened at?
no, we don't. Right now, it's so early in the investigation that we don't know. What we do know 100% is somebody called it in. Somebody passing by called it in at around 6:15, 6:30.
Called in, what, the car was just smashed somewhere?
Yeah. So what it appears that happened is they were going westbound on Progress from Pearl Road, and they went
Right here in Strongsville?
Yeah, in Strongsville. That business that's right on Alameda, right where Progress ends, that's dead ends right there. They hit that building. They hit the sign out front, and then they hit the building.
Would they fall asleep at the wheel or something?
Don't know.
We don't know that. We don't know that. So
two kids are dead. My son's dead. Another kid's dead.
Go
and
ahead.
The girl's in the hospital.
She's in surgery right now.
Oh my God, huh, Chris?
I didn't copy.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Hang on, just one moment.
Is there someone we can call for you? Whatever you might need.
Okay.
Well, I mean, another family member or a friend or anybody that you might want us to call on your behalf?
No. This is a fucking nightmare.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That was, what do you think? Somebody called in at 6:30 in the morning?
Between 6:15,
6:15, 6:30. Yeah.
There. Came upon it, passing it by.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. This is fucking horrible. She was in her car?
It was in Mackenzie's car. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. And is she gonna make it, or you guys don't know?
We right now we don't know. She's in surgery right now, so we don't know.
Oh my gosh.
So,
what a fucking nightmare.
the other person that was in the car was Davion.
Oh, who's that? The little black kid, Chris?
Yeah.
I don't really know him.
Okay.
Fuck. Oh my gosh. You about to try calling Angelo?
Yes.
It went right to voicemail.
Angelo was super close with him, man.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. He's in Florida.
Is he living in Florida, or is he just down there visiting?
He just went to see his girlfriend.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
When was he supposed to come back? Do you remember? Do you
He
know
wasn't
that?
sure. He just got an open-end ticket.
Okay.
Whatever you would call it. I can't even think straight. Maybe a week or 2 weeks.
Okay.
He'll be back early now. Holy shit. Oh my gosh. I can't believe this. He texted me at 3 o'clock in the morning, love you, Dad.
He texted you this morning at 3 o'clock?
2:53.
2:53.
Okay, well, that's helpful.
Okay.
Because we couldn't, I think the last time she was saying she saw it was around about 9, something about 9:30.
So they must have went to a party or something
That's very
somewhere.
possible.
But I'm
What time did you say it was?
2:53. Oh my God.
Had you spoken with him yesterday at all? Okay.
Fuck. This is unbelievable. I thought it was you, Chris.
Yeah.
Fuck. I didn't pee those cigarettes. Fuck. A fucking nightmare. It's gonna be a long time before this goes away. It's never gonna go away. My sister lost her son 5 years ago. She's still not right. Fuck. Oh boy.
What was that? What? 34 copies. I'm en route.
Unknown if it left, but they did get a plate. Paul Lincoln Edward 3271, a Ford Home Depot rental truck. Okay, they did say it left, but unknown what direction. Just gave a plate and that was it.
Need some help with something? U-Haul truck illegally dumping at the dump and left. Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, fire en route, correct?
That's affirmative.
We were able to get the fire extinguishers to extinguish most of it, but they're going to have to check it out. It's still smoking pretty bad. They'll find it in the back lot, car 8.
Copy.
59 radio. Can you give me that plate again?
Paul Lincoln Edward 3271.
Hey Jeff, sorry, I was on my way back to station.
77.
So. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Mel Waller.
Okay, alrighty. Okay, sounds good. Alright, thanks. Bye. So, were you guys in car 8?
I was.
You were in car 8?
Yeah, I left it running so I could come back out to check my videos before the internet cuts out. And then
Okay. Okay. Be careful that the reservoir's it's hissing, so I don't want that thing to pop off. I'm sure. All right.
I don't know what to say.
So,
How did one go?
there was an incident that we believe Dominic would be involved.
This is just another officer's camera. I don't think there's anything that. Let me see if they talk. Did they talk to her at all in here? Look at them. I mean.
So we should call. Would you like?
I mean, for real.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking
We'll be happy to make that phone call. We'll assist.
I don't know. Just let her go into denial.
Uncomfortable?
Yeah. It's like the right, he's 20, what is he, 20 years old, right?
Moving forward in the process then as well, okay?
Fuck.
Last night was there. You mentioned you had was it a nephew? Yeah. That was killed 5 years ago?
Yeah, in a boating accident.
Yeah, that's awful too.
Here's the contact information for the medical examiner's office.
Okay.
We have to do our investigation. They have to do their investigation as well.
Okay.
But I would recommend you give them a call. Let them know who you are.
When do I call them?
You can call them today.
Yeah.
Like wait a few hours, I'd imagine. No.
You can call them right away.
Yeah, you're free to call them at this point.
Yeah, if for some reason, and they'll give you further direction as far as kind of moving forward in the process then as well. Okay.
Fuck, I'm not ready to deal with that
it's
yet.
okay.
You know.
It's okay. Take your time.
I'll call them, but I'm.
Take your time. Are you sure there's nobody else we can call for you?
No, that's no.
I mean, we're happy to do that.
No, it's not. I'm okay. I mean, I'm not okay.
Well, no, I understand. I completely. Yeah, we just want to be as best we can to help you.
We're in shock right now.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Correct.
Shock.
I can't. This happened. This can't be happening.
May I go back inside and get the tissue box?
That's fine. Yeah.
Is that all right?
It can't be happening. This can't be the case. This can't be true. This can't be true.
I can't believe it.
true. This can't be true. It can't be true.
No.
You're welcome.
This can't be true, Frank. It can't be true. We can't lost our dog.
How long do you think Scotty will be? You know where they live?
He lives right on Strongsville on the other side of 82.
Okay.
I'm sure he won't be on there. Holy shit. Look at Angelo find out. Angelo's gonna lose his shit. I'm gonna lose my shit.
Frank, to add to your collection, in addition to that contact, this is mine if there's anything I can do beyond today.
Okay, guy. Oh my gosh.
This can't be the case. It can't be the case. It can't be the case.
Oh shit.
I just like to trust them with another body.
Unfucking believable. Right, he's 20, what is he, 20 years old, right? Yeah, he's gonna be 21. It's like, he's got his own little thing and his girlfriend. Like, I always do shit with my kids. I've been trying to get, he has his own life. Like, I've been trying to get him to do something. Come on, Don, I want to go to the track, you want to do this, you want that, and then the other day he was gonna go, didn't go. Like, we didn't spend enough time when he was little, yeah, but we didn't spend enough time together. Fuck! This really fucking blows. I can't fucking believe it. Times you drive and shit, I seen her back out of the driveway and I was worried.
Hopefully Mackenzie makes it.
Hopefully she does, Chris. Say a prayer, buddy. Oh my gosh. This is insane. I don't know what to do now. All I know is this chick could go in the garbage.
Uncomfortable?
Yeah. It's like the...
Oh yeah, I see
sitting at a
it.
bar.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Boy, this has got to be a bad part of you guys' job, huh?
It's not, yes, it is very difficult. And the hardest part is
us.
You guys.
Yeah, I get it.
The way in which it affects you.
I would hate it. I would hate that to tell somebody their kid died. Oh my gosh. Unbelievable. Oh, this just flipped everybody's world upside down. Well, I hope his girlfriend makes it. Yeah. I can't even swallow. This is fucked up. This is fucked up. I really hate it.
This can't be true. It can't be true. It can't be true.
We wish it was not.
Just let it go into denial. Like it's a healthy coping mechanism. If your brain's doing those defense mechanisms and stuff, you gotta let it do its thing. If you're gonna run, it'll feel a lot of pain.
True. Did you have a chance to talk to Scotty?
No, I just want to say I don't know. I can't get all the right.
Well, Scotty's on the way, right? Is that what you said?
I think he says he'll be here in a little bit, so I don't know what that means.
That's okay. Yeah, we're okay. We can give you your space.
Hey, Storm. Can you hear me? What's up? I did. Yeah, I bought it with my own money. Yeah, it's okay. No. No, it was for you too. Did you get a coffee too? Oh. Yeah. Yeah, there's... Oh, okay. Okay, good. Yeah, hey, don't worry about it. It's okay, all right? It's for one team, man. All right, we'll see you. All right, bye.
It just can't be true. Oh, God. Oh.
Where's Scotty at? Where's Scotty at?
I don't know. This can't be true. It just can't be true, Frank. It can't be true. How can it be true?
April Fool's joke. Between these guys on
Maybe another business card.
This can't be true.
Let me put the number on it.
For kids' graduations.
Okay.
Is what they've been
Dominic's
doing.
usually in bed at 10:30.
Okay.
Isn't he? He goes to bed early. 10 o'clock, he's always sleeping. Yeah, he gets up at 7:30 in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning.
Christine, we already gave this to Frank, but we're going to give you 2 business cards. One is my
Okay.
contact information,
Okay.
and then one is Officer Larotonda's, also with the medical examiner's number on the back. That's between the 2 of you. Somebody will certainly want to touch base with them, but this way, in case somebody loses a card or something, you've got it a couple of different times. And we're certainly happy to help in any way we can.
This doesn't make sense. I had Evian surgery. Oh.
Yeah, Mom, Dominic's gonna get reincarnated. Maybe he'll become like another person, another time, or like a fucking giraffe or a butterfly. Like Nico, I think is a giraffe.
This doesn't make sense.
No, Chris. It's happening in hell, Christopher.
There was this one time, I went out of the body, Dad, and I like stopped existing, and like there was just the whole universe there. Like the sun and the earth rotating and the moon and stuff.
But this is what the lose do, Chris.
Yeah, I don't know. Like people call it a mystical experience.
Can't be. It can't be. It can't be.
Wow.
Kind of fucking creepy. He was born on 24th.
What?
Your brother's born on the 24th and he died as a kid in an accident.
What are you saying?
He was born September 21st, the same day as Michael. They both died in an accident.
Unfucking believable.
That makes sense. It doesn't make sense. Oh, I can't be in it. Oh, that other little kid, he's younger, I think, that little kid. Can't be true. It just can't be true.
At this point of the game, is there anything else particularly that you would need of us at this point or want from us?
What are you guys gonna do, you know?
Okay. I guess Scotty's on his way sometime. You've got the contact information for both the police department as well as the medical examiner's office.
Right.
They can assist you. The police department can help you at any time. Just give us a call.
Alrighty, guy.
Okay, I'm really sorry to.
This is progress, dead ends, he crossed over a building, he didn't hit that building. I'm gonna go take a look at it.
I'm not sure if you can get up there right now if the scene's clear yet, but when you go, I mean, if you go that direction, you'll see that coming from Pearl, going west on Progress.
Right.
Alameda continues across there, so it's like a dead end. And you'll see the sign, you'll see the corner of the building, and you can see where the car ended up. There's like a section of the building for troops farther,
right?
So it kind of bounced off that section.
3/8 wrapping up.
I'm very sorry. We're very sorry to have to convey this news to you.
No, guys.
Please know that personally, over here, my prayers, my thoughts, my prayers. And if there's anything we can do, just give us a call, okay? Yes, it is. We just certainly, we're here to help in any way that we can.
Alrighty, thanks,
Okay.
guy.
I'm so sorry.
Have a good one.
Okay. Man, I'm so sorry. If there's any, remain in my prayers.
Keep all of us in your prayers.
Absolutely, all of you guys. And your,
especially pay for Brother Angela.
yeah, I was just going to say, and Angela as well. So please let us know if there's anything we can do.
Okay, wait a minute. In this one, there's something that the father says. I've got to let you hear. Because the father... Let me see where it is.
The fucking nightmare.
I'll stay with Father Joe. Fire in the back lot. Hey, Father Joe.
Oh my gosh.
When do you think we can get back? What do you think?
I'm sorry?
Frank's last was here. How long do you want to stay?
Is somebody coming for her?
Him. I think it was. One of our cruisers is on fire.
And nobody reported the accident. They ran through a stop sign, or hit the stop sign, you said, right?
Who?
Ran over the stop sign?
No. Somebody was driving by and saw that there was a car up there
In the building.
in the building.
So as I think as Sergeant Marcelo Charlo was saying is that if you're heading westbound on Progress, which is north of 82, there's a dead end. It's a business park. There's a dead end.
Over here?
Up this way.
Okay.
And across they hit the sign in front of the building, and then hit the building, and the car came to rest in front of the building.
You driving by, you can't.
Yeah, because
you can't see up there.
It's far back.
All right, so he might have been sitting there for 3 hours. He texted me at 2:53 in the morning. That's probably when they were driving fucking home. I don't know, maybe not, but he might have been sitting there for 3 hours. How are you gonna save him?
You might have already told my supervisor, but what did he text you at that early in the morning?
He said, I love you, Dad. Oh my God.
Oh, this can't be the truth. This cannot be the truth. This cannot be the truth. This can't be.
Oh my gosh.
Were you able to get in touch with Scotty by any chance?
Yeah, he's went over.
Okay. We need the medical examiner's phone number. Marshall had it. Do you have a card? I can put it back in my phone. They were on I was able to see this morning the sign is down.
So that's what he said. He said his son texted him at 2 something in the morning, I love you, Dad. Okay? So, yeah, very horrifically, I'm sorry. This was like the most horrific thing. Why have the chaplain there? He's father somebody. He doesn't, Father Michael, he doesn't even say a prayer. Seriously? What was the point of having the chaplain there? This was insane. That how they even delivered that to the woman and how they called that kid. Okay, they didn't know he was going to disassociate things. How did they know that wasn't like his closest brother? That they're screaming, "Chris, come out here!" While the mothers can't even comprehend what's going on, and they call out a kid that probably didn't even know how old that guy was. To come out into the, I mean, that was horribly handled. Terribly. Sorry, but that's the truth. Okay. Now, the girl is in surgery. And as far as anyone knows, they don't know what happened, right? The father said, I didn't even like the way she backed out of the driveway. This happened July 31st, 2022 in Ohio. Strongsville, Ohio. So you're going to hear everything, Peridot. Okay, let's go back to... hold on one second. Let me go back to this right over here. I think then... Let me see. There's some stuff over here. Let's see what this is. And there is no sound right now.
$71 10 ring.
Go ahead, 10.
Out in the lobby.
10-4.
Hello. How are you two? What can I help you with?
So we have Davion's like 360. We don't know if you guys have about when they crashed or the speed or anything.
Yeah.
But we wanted to bring it in because we were talking to my mom about it. She said it'd probably be best just in case.
Sure.
So we had this of when they crashed and the speed and all of that. We just wanted to bring it in just in case.
Yep. Yeah.
Because she said that she didn't see anything about it, and she said to be safe just to bring it all into you guys so that you could see it. But
Yeah. We've got it already.
Okay.
Yep. Thank you though. Yep.
Did you knew those two?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, I'm very sorry for your losses.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you for bringing that in. They do have it. The detectives have been putting some serious work in on it just to try to cover all the bases and everything. So, yeah, we appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. You're welcome. Take care. Okay.
All right, so you have Life 360 so that you were able to track the phone? How fast?
It shows the top speed where they brought
About 90 miles an hour, I heard.
It says exactly
So
90.
yeah,
It
Okay.
said they didn't
there
hit
was
the brakes.
no hard braking
Right.
until like it'll show you when they hard brake, and that was when they hit the wall. It didn't
Okay.
even say they hard brake when they hit the sign.
Yeah.
Right, they probably didn't. They probably.
So this is accurate.
Okay.
I just want to show you.
Oh no, explain it.
So
yeah.
this is when they were going down Progress Drive,
Mhm.
and then you know how there was like tire tracks before it, like
Right.
on that side grass. So that's the sign,
That's when it hits the sign.
and
it
then
says
that's
slow
where
down.
she curved exactly right on.
Gotcha.
Missed those two rocks and went right into the sign, the
Mhm.
side of it. But I'm just confused on how the back of the sign was messed up. But she went right into that wall.
Right.
No, so you can see like the hard braking was
When they
right
hit the
at the
building.
wall,
They hit
and
the
then her
building.
high speed
Was after the hard braking.
was
Right.
90 miles per hour.
So it said it's a recording. Does that play?
So,
I mean, how does, what does
so
it mean? Or
basically
just
how it works-
screenshots?
It's just
a tracker.
Yeah, it's like my
Okay.
parents have me in a circle so they can see where I go, and it just follows you wherever
Right.
you go.
And Davion had us in.
Yeah, we had
Okay.
we had a bunch of us. We had all of our friends in it. Like
Okay.
Davion was in it too. We can literally see where Davion has been.
So I
for
don't
the
know if
past
you guys
however
know-
long you need to know.
Okay.
Like, we can show you where
I
he
don't
was
know
at.
if you
Where he
guys
was
know
coming
they
from.
were at a party before this.
We do have information as to other places they were going to. I'm not sure what the detectives have, but they know they have statements from other people of parties that they were potentially at.
So they were at Paul Burling house. I don't think their parents knew about the party, but I can be wrong.
Okay.
If you guys want, I will let you guys write statements.
Okay.
And you can write down.
Is there anywhere I can like send screenshots?
Absolutely. Yeah, I will give you. I'll write down my email. And you can send the screenshots right to the email, and I'll get them all to the detective.
So I spoke to friends that were at the party. I wasn't personally there. I mean,
Okay.
I wish I was there. But,
Okay. Hey, any information you have that can help us out to help try and sort out and get a better understanding of what happened is helping us.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you my email
But there
here at
was
work.
the fact that they might have been on psychedelics.
Okay.
So Kenzie was the driver, and they said that she took a nap. But if you know psychedelics, that's like a 8-hour to 12-hour. Like
you cannot sleep.
Yeah, you cannot sleep.
You can see the exact time they left the house. I don't know.
That's my email, so you can just send everything right there.
All right.
But yeah, if you guys want to write down what you know, and then just put down how you know it, whether you were told that directly by them, it was something you directly heard, or if someone else is you're hearing it third party, because that's information that the detectives are going to want to know. Because
I texted Davion. He texted me at 5:30 in the morning.
Okay.
And it says that they crashed at 5:36.
So he texted you right before they crashed.
And you can
shows
it shows on this app Davion was on his phone at 5:35.
Okay.
So it was like almost like he was like a hostage in the car.
Like I don't
like
know.
because everybody.
What did he? Can you send me the text messages that he sent you at that?
I was on vacation at the time. If you want to see it, it's just.
Well, I'm saying if you want to screenshot those, screenshot me the text messages you were having.
Okay.
Screenshot me the full route.
Yeah.
That it shows, and then if you want those key points, like the point that you know you're getting a text message from at the time, screenshot those, and then we can put it all. Like I go, you can send me 100 million pictures, whatever you want to do to try and give us a better map. Because if we have all those pictures in a line, we have the full timeline. We can expand it. We can get a better understanding with speeds and all that. Everything that you're telling me.
Yeah.
And then if you want to write it down, you can write it down too.
Because like he got on the phone at what time? Literally not even a minute before the crash.
A minute
he
before.
texted one person just so he can like.
I sent him
kind of say something as fast as he possibly
Right.
can.
What did he say when he texted?
I was on vacation. I was in Colorado, and I sent him this picture.
And
Oh,
he
that's a
said,
good picture.
Yeah, he said that goes crazy, like the picture.
Yeah.
And then I responded at 7:30 in the morning, but it's too
Right.
late at that point. So.
But he did text someone out saying I love you, like around 3 in the morning.
I don't know.
He's. I know he texted his father. Yeah.
He texted his
He
father.
did?
I
Yeah.
heard he texted a friend too.
Hey, I'm in the lobby talking to some witnesses from the crash. Fatal.
Just write. Oh yeah, I'll hang him. You write down.
I'll write everything.
All right, well,
I'll
bye.
send you everything too. I got you.
But so we're really good friends with the family. And, like I'm friends with the neighbor of the family. I mean, he's adopted.
Right.
His parents are on vacation though, and we were gonna reach out to you guys to see if we can do anything arrangement wise with him, and because the family's gone for a while and they can't get back. So,
Like,
if we get permission from the family to kind of
to
see him and
arrange to see him. I mean, whatever you guys work with the family, that's, you know, with us actively involved in the investigation, there's certain things that we, you know, will have to, you know, stop or prevent just to preserve the integrity of what's going on.
Yeah.
But for the most part is, I mean, if they're giving you guys permission to do stuff on their behalf, I mean, we're not
How
going
would we have
to, we're
to,
not going to
is it
step in your,
prove the
we're not going to step in your way. And so most of that stuff, once our investigation is done, everything's going to be released to the family.
Yeah.
So once the family is in
have
charge
you
of
guys
it,
had contact with them?
I'm sure that we have.
Okay.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, like I said, I'm a work afternoon shift. I start at 3 o'clock. This all happened long before I got here. The day that happened, we were coming for the St. Joseph and John picnic on a SWAT team, so I had the armored car over there.
Yeah.
And they were doing notifications. So nothing was released into the media until after the family was contacted. That's why it took so long.
To, like, tell you guys that we got permission.
If you talk to the family, if the family wants to do anything, I mean, if they contact us, that would be the best, because we can ensure that it's the best wishes of the family.
Yeah.
But as of right now, the investigation in and of itself, I'm not involved in it.
Yeah.
I'm going to get this information from you guys, have you guys write out everything that you're telling me, everything that you know that can help us, have you put it down on paper, and then just like send me all those messages, and I'm going to forward all that to my detective.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to say, hey, listen, I met with you guys today, which I'm going to get your information down in a minute, spoke to you real quick, got your statements, got your photos, and I'm going to hand it off to him.
Yeah.
He's the one that's been working this case since the start. I mean, since we found out about it, he's been working on it.
Is there any way we can talk to him or not?
He's not here. He's not here right now. He went home at 4.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, I'm just helping get this stuff to him. I will actually call him as soon as I'm done talking to you guys and let him know who I talked to and give him a heads up so that when he comes in the morning that he's got more screenshots, he's got more information.
A meeting with him or like,
yeah, absolutely. I'll give you, let's say, because I'll be getting your information, I'll have your name, phone number, if he wants to talk to you guys directly, because he'll have more, he knows what he's been working on so far, so he may have specific questions that he would want to ask you guys that I don't know.
I know good enough to the point where we know he wouldn't put himself in that spot.
Okay.
He's not like the other kids where you guys just see like if they're smoking weed or doing hardcore drugs. He's not like that. That's why it's just like crazy to us.
Right. I mean, this isn't, no one would have expected to wake up that morning and find out that someone they cared about was gone.
In the middle of vacation, I came back as fast as I could. I was like, the first thing I looked at was like 360 stuff I knew. I was like, this is going to be like, we're going to make sure.
Right.
And like maybe, I don't know if you guys got his phone or anything, maybe we know something.
They've collected everything they can that was in the car that was salvageable. I don't know if they have his phone. I would say
Is it me, or is it this, like, I don't know, I'm just getting this vibe that this cop really doesn't want this information and is just, like, rushing these kids out of there, and these kids really want to give this information, and this cop is like, well, it's not really a big deal. Okay, we'll just put it down if they want to do it. He's not even, like, they're good friends with the one kid that was killed, and they're like, they want to talk about him, and they want to do something, and it's like, he just is, I don't know. This whole, what I've seen, the officers on this are not really very compassionate at all, and they seem to be giving everyone's like the bum's rush. Is that me? It might be me. Might be.
I can't tell you anything about any of that. I know the phone was there because it's tracking.
Operational enough to get tracked from the spot.
Right. So then they probably have it.
When I woke up, I saw Davion was in the police station, and I was like, "What do you do now?"
Okay.
And then I got the news. So
yeah. Well, then we have his phone. If you're pinging at our police station, then we have his phone.
So it's off now, we can get a hold of his phone. Maybe we can get more information.
Yeah. until they're not gonna release that phone to anybody. Yeah, that I can tell you right now. That phone's not gonna get released to anybody until the investigation is done. Until they've gotten other. Because the thing is, what resources you have to get in there, we have probably 100 different more.
Yeah. Yeah. And you guys probably saw him like 360 at that point.
Like I said, that's why I said I knew he'd gone 90 miles an hour.
Right.
Yes,
I like.
we've had some information on it, but the thing is, I don't know if our detectives got it from his phone or if they got it from someone else that was also
And, like,
in the
there's
group
crazy
that's telling us
rumors,
what
like-
you're telling us.
Yeah, there's like crazy rumors like the girl like didn't like she was just messing with her boyfriend. She would fight with him all the time and like swear up and down that they'll kill themselves both. And like we feel like Davion was just a victim of it.
Right.
Like they had their issues.
Like I said, put all that down. Everything that you know. I have another pen.
Write it all.
Does it? Yeah, I don't have a problem. Like I said, as long as the bottom information. I mean, I'll get. If you guys want to put it together and then you guys both sign it saying that it's both your statement, I don't have a problem with that. Instead of reading the same thing twice, it's fine by me. But I'm just while I'm saying, do you guys have your like driver's license or on you or anything like that? That's not a big deal. I would just go off the driver's license, but I'll just have you tell me your names.
My name's Husni Ahmad, H-U-S-N-I.
S-N-I, you said?
And then A-H-M-A-D.
What's your date of birth?
10/27/2000.
And do you know your social?
No, it's been a minute since I said it. I usually remember it. It's crazy.
Not a problem.
It's a lot, you know.
Mind if I call my dad and ask him what my social is?
You're more than welcome, yeah. And like I said, if you don't want to give me that information, that's fine. I mean, it's easier for me to look it up that way.
Can I just give you the last four when it comes to my time too? Because I know my last four digits my social. I just don't know the rest.
It won't let me look it up by the last four. Either you know all of them, or we don't have to put any because I can just put name and date of birth. I can find it that way. Yeah, like I said, that's what I'm saying. Driver's license because I just write the driver's license number down. It makes. I want to make sure that when I collect the information from my detectives, I collect the right thing. Because if someone says John Smith and I write down the wrong digit on a birthday, and I'm going to pick up 12 different guys that are not the right one. All right, what's your name?
Tyler Croy, Tylercroy. And my date of birth, March 2nd, 2004.
And your what's your middle initial?
P.
And phone number for you, Tyler. All right. Yeah, go ahead. Write out, like I said, whatever, like I said, everything that you know that will help us, that, you know, going along with this, as much as you want to write. Like I said, and then after that, just email me all those screenshots. Just blow up my email. Make me feel important.
Yeah, of course.
If you don't mind, I'll walk away for a minute so you guys could just write down what you need. I'm gonna get some business cards for you so that if you need to call me or anything like that, and then I'm gonna put down the detective that I know who's handling it. That's one working on it. He may be more. There may be more than one, but I'll give down the one I'm gonna be calling later. In fact, I'm gonna call him now while I'm in the other room and see if there's anything specific that I can help him out with today. And we'll go from there.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm just gonna leave.
I mean, first off, they didn't even get the other kid a chair, okay? They want him to write a statement. They didn't even give him a chair, okay? I don't think that either of them are minors. The one that was standing was born in 2000, so he was 22. And the other one's probably like 20, betcha, or 19. But they didn't even give him a chair. Come on.
Unless you guys want, it's in the closing anyway. Right now, he went home earlier, but he will call you. I've already contacted Detective Huzu, and he says he is going to call you. He said he's obviously not working right now. He went home earlier, but he will call you tomorrow, most likely set up something. I mean, this is very critical information.
You guys gotten, or?
Like I said, I don't know what he's been working on this thing since the start. Since Sunday morning, he came in right away and started working this thing.
And it makes sense with that app. It's just like, if the kid was in the back seat, they were dating, they're having problems, like they're fighting, she got mad. She's always like, there's lots of people that have come up to me and said they've always fought, like everybody. Like I can probably pull a lot of witnesses to say that and testify for that. They've always fought, they've always argued over retarded stuff, and maybe they were fighting, they were on the psychedelics, and she hit the gas, the floor, and it shows you that they literally hit the gas right when they got into that area. They were driving fine for like 15 minutes.
Right.
How all of a sudden you drive good for 15 minutes, you drive bad for like 2 minutes,
right?
And you're 5 minutes away from the house,
right?
And he was staying at Dominic's house.
Right.
His parents were on vacation,
Mm-hmm.
and so it just like that's what we're stuck around right now.
Right. You're trying to wrap your head around some understanding of why this thing happened.
You can see where the tire tracks were before they even entered like the area where they crashed, and Life 360 shows that exactly.
Right.
Like how accurate is this app?
Yeah, the app is extremely. I was actually just talking to one of the other guys, and like, man, when my kid's old enough to drive,
I told him
I'm gonna be
like,
putting that on my phone. Yeah.
Like when I have
That's a
kids,
phenomenal
it's
app.
always, like 100%.
Yeah, my little kid's 4, so he doesn't have a phone yet. But when he's getting a phone, he's getting that app on
For
there.
real, the first app like to be installed, and like thank God, like his parents didn't have it on his because they kind of gave him some more trust, and they're like, go ahead, you're good, like you're an adult now. And but he always kept it with his friends, and
right.
And yeah, it's just crazy and it's tragic that like one good kid, like I mean they're all good kids, but one good kid that just didn't do any of that stuff and just was in the wrong crowd at that time.
Right.
It's just
Like
wanting
I
a
said,
place to stay.
we're gathering all the information we can. Like I said, I wish I had more information for you. Again, I'm not in charge of that. I'm not a detective. I'm just a supervisor in charge of the shift. They had us, had a supervisor come out and talk to you guys. We didn't even show up because this is how important this is.
Yeah.
We want to make sure we get all the best information and we get it right to the guys. We have access to the rooms. Other officers could take this report, could take the information from you guys, but we have access to get it right to the detective a lot quicker.
That makes
So
much better.
again, I've already talked to him. I've already told him that I talked to you guys, and that's why he said, hey, he goes, I appreciate that they're going to be doing one statement together, but I would like to have more and more individualized paper.
Like, I knew like most of this stuff, like that they would fight and like their relationship with each other, and that Davion was just like he was one of my close friends. Like I was his boss at a time.
Wait, where did you guys work together?
I was the GM at Papa John's, and he was one of my employees, and I knew his family, and me and him and his best friend, we became really good, close friends with each other. We'd work on our cars.
Right.
I gave a speech out for him the other day.
Okay. You were at the vigil?
Yeah, I was the one that hosted it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we weren't sure who hosted it. I just knew that we were sending guys down there to make sure that you guys were okay and had what you needed.
And it went pretty smoothly, right?
I'm glad you guys were able to do that for you.
Yeah. It was, it's just crazy. But yeah, I'll look forward to his call.
Yeah, I'll, like I said, I'm just waiting for Tyler to be done, and once he's done, like I said, I'm gonna go back, give the detective another phone call, let him know that I have everything, and then I'm gonna be, getting it right onto his desk, so that when he comes in the morning, he'll have it right away. Again, he'll contact you guys and let you know when, actually not let you know, but find out when it's good for you guys to come up again, and he'll talk to you guys, because he might have, like I said, he probably has a bunch of other stuff that I have no idea.
Drugs might not even be a factor, let's say, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they crashed because they got mad, right?
Right.
There's no or they're trying to race or trying to hit the gas, but it doesn't make sense that he was on his phone. if someone was like on their phone, they're not paying attention to their
Right. I understand what you're
If he
saying.
was trying to join in it and like,
Right.
yeah, let's go fast.
Right. If
wouldn't
he
have
was
been on
party
his
to it, he
phone.
wouldn't be playing on his
Yeah,
phone.
he
I
wouldn't be
gotcha.
on it.
Right.
And so like, it was either a fighting factor, it was either a fighting factor and the drugs, or it was just probably the drugs. Which honestly, I think it was the fighting. Because they said that she took a nap before she left, but again, if it's psychedelics, which we think they were on, 8-hour, 12-hour range.
Mhm.
And even after that, you're probably not even good. So like that's, I don't know. If once the blood test comes back though, that's what's gonna tell us.
Right.
Like, at
Like I said, the detectives are working on all that. Like I said, I wish I had more information. I'm right now just collecting it for them so they can help work through their case and their investigation. So.
Yeah. And we're just trying to get it all done for his parents, so they don't have to, you know.
Right.
So they don't have to deal with that.
Do you know when they're coming back?
They haven't set a date.
Okay, I wasn't sure if you. I knew you were talking to them. I wasn't sure if you.
They have like 40 family members on vacation with them right now. Okay. So it's like hard to just get everybody out. I guess at the same time.
Totally understand.
I guess they're just not in their position, so I can't really say anything for them.
All set?
We're all good here.
Yeah, you're all set. Like I said, you guys have the business cards.
Yeah.
The detective is gonna. I'm gonna get this right on his desk. I was telling him, get it right on his desk. I've already called him once. He's gonna be calling you probably tomorrow. Sometime, trying to set up a better interview with you, because he said he's got more people talking to him, more statements, collecting everything. He's probably gonna want to get his head around all that stuff, and then he'll make phone calls. And then whenever it's convenient for you guys to come up, he'll talk to you.
Okay.
But appreciate you guys coming. Oh, and those screenshots.
Oh yeah, I'll send them as soon as I get a
He said, take your time. Just blow up my
I'll
my
start
email.
from when they left.
Right.
The house and then.
Yeah. Like I said, anything you can keep giving me, blow
Is
it
there
up.
like a text message we can just send it to? Probably
I can send the email.
I gave you the email. It'd probably be easier because I can just take that whole email and forward it right to him. Or because it's in the computer system, I can download every picture, put it in a folder, so that when he comes in, he's just got to look at the folder. It's just there.
Cool. Yeah.
So, and that would be easier for me. And like I said, I'm here till 10:30 tonight. So I'll keep going and I'll keep checking. So send as many as you need. And for some reason, if I don't see anything in the next hour and a half, I'll call you and ask you if you sent me anything. Because this way, if you have been sending them and they aren't coming through, we need to figure out why they're not coming through. Sound good? All right, guys. Thank you. Appreciate you coming in.
Somebody? Yeah. No. Did you talk to somebody?
Yeah, I think my ex-wife called up and told me to come get him. She must have talked to somebody.
Okay, let me see. Do you know?
And another thing is this Davion kid, the other boy that got killed in the accident, he had a 360 life something. I don't know if you guys are aware of this
Yes.
already.
Yep.
Okay, because
Yep.
I tried calling the police officer yesterday and I got nothing
So,
back.
well, the officer who handled the incident that night is on night shift.
Okay.
But then our detective's already working it.
Oh,
It's just the one detective who's working it is out of the office. He's back Thursday.
Oh, okay.
No.
I just figured to make their life easier. It said they were going 90 miles an hour and shit.
There's multiple people who have kind of relayed that information to us.
Right.
So, do you know who she talked? I'll take a look. Do you
It can't be much. Gold chain, phone, keys to his house is what we really need.
Okay.
Because we need clothes to give the people tomorrow, a suit and shit like that.
Okay, let me.
I gotta go real quick.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Let me see. I might have to make some phone calls. So let me see here. Because part of the problem is I don't have access to the evidence lockers if they're locked up in there. So.
Call real quick and see if she knows who she talked to. Hold on. Call Chris X. That'll make your job easier.
Calling Chris X. Mobile.
Hey, do you know who you talked to at the police station while picking up the stuff?
I'm sorry, I was wrong. The criminal one is going to be the 18th at 9 a.m.
Well, Pepe's Funeral Home said they talked to.
Okay. Probably one of the detectives.
Okay, we got, okay. Okay, so you don't know the personal officer that Rapetti talked to? Okay, all right, I'll be there in a few minutes. Okay, yeah, she said Rapeppi's called about the personal stuff or something, and
Okay.
the Cadillac key fob and whatever else.
Let me look around. I'll maybe make some phone calls.
Okay, guys, thank you.
Recording.
Obviously, somebody has the keys right now.
They could be, more likely, they're probably somewhere in the car. But they will find that when they go through and do the search warrant, okay?
This is bullshit. Somebody's got the keys. Somebody has the keys. Somebody, where's his phone at?
They have, his phone is in.
And it's not with his phone.
No. From what they said, they went through, our detective, we have some property detectives. They went through, whatever Rapetti asked for, we don't have.
Rapetti said we could come and get the keys.
Yeah.
Hold on a second, because I'm gonna lose my shit here.
Yeah. And I'm trying to help you out as much as I can. But they said there are no house keys. From what they said, there's a Cadillac key fob. There are no house keys on it, though. It is just a key fob.
Well, my understanding, we were supposed to be able to come get the key fob. Well, hold on. I don't get it either.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, talk to this police officer, because I don't understand what he's telling me. It's like we should just kick in the door or something. It's because, hold on a second. Here.
Hi, Christine?
Yes.
Hi, Sergeant Cadet. So they looked, we have the Cadillac key fob, but there's no house keys on that key fob.
Well, that's a key to my car. That's my car.
Okay.
You have to at least give me the key fob.
I will see if there's a detective working, because I don't have access to that. Let me see if the one detective's working who has access to it, one of our property guys.
Okay.
But everything else, they're doing a search warrant on the car on Thursday. So,
Well, like, did he die with anything else in his pockets, like a wallet or
Well,
ID or anything? Or
anything-
No, you just don't know that.
I don't know, unfortunately. And anything that would have been on him would have been down at the coroner's office.
Okay.
So,
Right, so his belongings were probably maybe in the car, the keys, maybe.
Correct.
Who knows? We didn't even take an ID. I don't know.
Well, correct.
I don't know.
Yeah.
What about a cell phone?
We-
Where's his cell phone?
we have a couple cell phones. I don't know, once again, I wasn't working, but I know they have at least one or two cell phones that we have in
Okay.
evidence.
So when can I get those back?
Probably once they're done with their search warrants investigation. So, once again, I'm not working the case, so I can't give you specifics, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I totally get why. I love that.
Okay, so you don't have access to get the key fob.
No, there may be, let me ask, there may be a detective working, let me see if he's working, he could
Okay,
probably
yeah, I mean,
get
it's a
it.
key to my, I mean, the car's in my name, it's my car.
Yeah.
It's my car key.
Yeah, let me see, if not, all them who work, all of our bureau works Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. They can get access to that, I just don't have access to our evidence stuff.
Okay,
So let me go see if he's working, and he could probably get that.
okay.
But there's no house keys on that key fob.
Okay, I can identify the house keys if I know what kind of keys you pull out of the car.
Well, yeah, and that's something for the
I mean,
detectives in a couple of
don't-
days.
I mean, you should have been able to search the car and set it into an inventory tub.
Well, and once again, I don't know.
I don't understand.
I don't know what they did down there. I mean, I wasn't there,
Well,
so.
I'm just saying, I'm thinking you need a search warrant for the car.
Yeah.
I mean,
So.
But, all right, well, I'm just saying, I gotta be able to be consulted, make a note of it, that if there's property in the car, that's my son's, okay, it's not getting released to the other family.
Well, no,
And
yeah.
same with that other little black kid, okay?
No, correct. They're gonna go, I mean, they'll go through all of it. I don't, you know, once again, you'll have to talk to the detectives when they do all that
Well,
stuff.
nobody calls us back, so make some notes in the
Well,
computer.
yeah, so you wanna talk to, I mean, at least Sergeant Cravatis is the one who's in charge of the bureau, so maybe try.
Okay.
And actually, Unfortunately, I think he was out of the office today, so.
All right, well, make sure you give my ex-husband the contact information of who I have to contact so that there's no confusion.
Nope,
okay?
I will. And then let me go check to see if our detective's working, so give me 1 minute to see if he's here.
Hey, did Dominic wear the suit like the others at the house?
Same exact thing.
Okay.
Recording.
All right.
No, I even told her. I was like, just tell them they can search the car. What do you care?
Yeah. So.
And she's like, I forget. It wasn't her car. I was thinking. I was sitting in the car this morning.
Yeah. So.
With the other car.
They're all gone for the day.
Okay.
That's Sergeant Kravatis. He should be in tomorrow, if not Lieutenant Mason.
Okay. So who do we want?
Sergeant Kravatis.
Okay.
Try him first. Usually, they're here 8 to 4.
Okay.
All of our detectives are gone. The one guy just left at 6 o'clock.
Right.
Who has access to it? And unfortunately, I don't have any access to it.
Well, the key to the house is what we need. So.
Correct. And they checked the key fob, and it wasn't on that, so it's probably in the car. And,
right.
And until they do the search warrant on her car, they can't,
So what do you got to do to get a search warrant on a car? I don't know.
They have it. They just have to execute it. That's all.
I'm sorry.
They have to just they're doing all the paperwork, and then they'll execute.
I know how you're trying to get a search warrant for somebody's house, but what do you do for a car? Same thing. You got to go to a judge and shit.
Correct. Same exact thing. So.
Like you think it's just like when it's broad daylight, the whole car's ripped open,
Yeah, but part of the thing too is once they tow it from there,
right.
And because we as patrol officers don't do all that, the detectives go back and do it, and you have that time frame of the case kind of goes cold where when they're down there they can look, but once they tow it, you do a basic inventory, but
shit disappears and the car's ripped
correct.
right open too.
But that's where we have it secured.
Oh, it's in a police impound lot.
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
I just
no,
thought
no. We have it secured.
Okay.
And that's why they come back, even that, because they don't work, all weekend long. They're just Monday through Friday.
Right.
So you have a day or two. So then they have to go get the search warrant, and then they go execute it, which is going through the car, inventorying every single thing, and then also stuff like the diagnostics, all the stuff that comes with the car data.
This is crazy.
Correct.
And that 360, whatever the
Well,
app was,
and
whatever.
that's what multiple people have called us about.
Said 90 miles an hour.
That information.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
So what the fuck? What was the hurry?
Don't. I hate to say it, there probably wasn't a good reason for it. You know what I mean?
It doesn't make any sense.
No. So sorry, I couldn't be of more help.
No worries, buddy.
Okay.
Son outside waiting.
All right. So if you need anything.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not too impressed with the cops, the way they handle this. Now, next, there's some interviews. So, interview with, this is the mother.
Recording.
So we have, I don't know when was the last time you talked to Tim, the prosecutor. It's been a while. So right now we have served a total of 11 search warrants. We have received almost half of them, not everything. The tox screen, we haven't received that yet, but we did get some information on the car. And the car is normal. There were no defects. We had a forensic mechanic look it over. There were no issues whatsoever with that. Also, medically, pursuant to 2 search warrants, there is nothing to indicate that Mackenzie, at the time of the crash or immediately before the crash, had any type of medical condition that would have caused the crash. So at this point, we're waiting for the tox screen to look at whether it's OVI related or something else. Now, when you and I talked before in the first time, you indicated that you thought this wasn't just an OVI, that there was something else.
She told me just the other day that they weren't fucked up. I asked her, why didn't you ask me to come get you? And she said, we weren't fucked up or anything, quote unquote. I don't have it in writing. I only have it orally said to me at the cemetery. So that's what she said.
Do you still believe that theory that there was something more sinister than, any type of impairment involved?
The only thing that to me, I don't know if there's a lot of rumors. I think a lot of people are lying about things. My understanding from one of the kids, that the dad that you talked to that stated that she was sleeping and all that and all, I don't even know if that dad was there.
He wasn't. The dad was in New York.
So so I don't know how he could state that, but
he's getting that from his son's statement.
Right.
Okay.
And the son, the kid came here, in fact, in this exact room with the parents, and the kid said he went to sleep.
Okay.
But
no, I thought they said Kenzie was sleeping.
Yeah, the kid said he went to sleep at 1. He woke up around 3 to use the bathroom, and she was asleep while everybody else was watching South Park. And so, unfortunately, that we haven't been able to corroborate, because everybody who was at the party is very uncooperative, and they practically lawyered up and refusing to talk. The only kid who voluntarily talked to us from Dominic and Mackenzie's friends was Blair, and Blair spoke to me in the presence of his lawyer, and he wasn't very forthcoming, and I kind of put that in my report. I told him, Miss Russo said you're one of Dominic's best friends.
Well, he said that you sat there and thought that they were going to all commit suicide together. That's ridiculous.
No, we did not say that. That's not what we said. We asked him if he knew. I was inquiring whether he had any information that, Dominic might have told him, like, hey, Kenzie's crazy, she might have done this, or she might have, I'm afraid for my life with her.
You should talk to my son Angelo. I mean, that's the problem. She threatened him constantly. I told you, it was 1 week before we had to pick him up on the highway when she threatened to crash the car then. Okay? It's not, I was on with Dom. She sat there and texted me. Dom was out of control. Dom was very calm. Said, Mom, you need to come get me. Kenzie's threatening to crash the
We
car.
did see those.
Yeah, that's one of the things we wanted to bring up, was that text conversation between you and her, and then her and Dom. We got two sides of it. Did Dom tell you that he grabbed the wheel and jerked it like she alleged?
No.
Okay, so when you're on the phone with Dom, to your knowledge, he never grabbed the wheel. It was just her freaking out.
Right. They were on the side of the road. And
Okay.
she said, I'm calling the police if you don't get him. And I said, I'm on the phone saying she can call the police all she wants, but we are on our way. What are the police going to do? Okay. So that was that. They were on the side of the road.
What
they
started
were not
that
driving.
fight? You don't know?
The
And
suicide.
I didn't get involved just because I always said that I don't want to have my kids not, or think that I don't like her, I didn't like her, or whatever. So then so that they wouldn't, be able to come to me. I just said, Dom, I know you're going to get back together. I'm not getting in the middle. I just said, no, all I kept saying was there never should be fighting in the car. That's all I said. You don't fight in the car. Okay. And I didn't even in detail read her bullshit and her rants, because I don't really give a shit what she had to say at that point.
Okay. So just to clarify, me looking into the possibility that there was a potentially suicide involved on her behalf, not just recklessness, is based on the presumption that there was something more sinister than an OVI. And I kind of got that from you. I consider you to be more reliable than the average, given your profession and the fact that you kind of are experienced within the legal system. So when you tell me, hey, this is not just an OVI, I'm going to give it some more thought. And so I was hoping that some of the friends would say, hey, yeah, you know what? Dom did in private text me, that hey, she's crazy, you know, she tried to do this, and maybe Blair just doesn't want to
Dom's
talk.
not a real, you have to understand, he doesn't do a lot of social media, he doesn't do a lot of texting, even him and I, it's more on the phone where you pick up the phone and talk. So he would not be texting from that. I do know, which again would be hearsay, that Blair said that she has driven crazy before. He never liked her driving. I asked him if you had gotten into that.
I asked and he said
maybe he
once.
misunderstood. Well, I don't know that. Dom drove a lot. Dom was a very safe, slow driver. I mean, so, not that he hasn't gotten a speeding ticket here and there on the highway. I'm not saying that. But after my surgery, it was a lot easier for me to drive with him than my other son, just because I was in so much pain, and he was just really more like an old man driving than, you know, Angelo. So, and not anything against Ange, but that's just, he's more jerky of a driver, you know, than Dom was. It could be the vehicle too, but.
When I asked those questions to Blair, first of all, Blair was very off. Clearly, you know, his mom with the attorney were, you know, we had the interview at the attorney's house, which is a bit unusual. But, you know, I asked him if he was a passenger ever with Mackenzie driving. He said once. I'm like, you know, I kind of found that hard to believe, that you've only driven once. And I asked him if he had any concerns about his safety, because, again, other people have said, or through the rumor mill, we got the whole idea that she's a reckless driver. Some kids didn't feel safe with her, including her best friend Rosie, who her dad wouldn't let us, you know, talk to her. She wouldn't talk to us. Landon Turner wouldn't talk to us. All these people who were at the party that night, with the exception of Paul Burlinghouse, nobody else is talking. And all of them kind of either involved their parents and or lawyers. And so we're kind of, at this point, the prosecutor, I did let Tim know, and Tim took their names, and chances are they're going to be subpoenaed for a grand jury. And so are they going to talk? Yeah, eventually they're going to talk. Maybe not to me, but they're going to have to answer some questions to Tim. And we're relaying all that information.
How does that work with juveniles? Are these juveniles?
No, they're 18 now.
Okay.
Yes, they're off to college. So Rosie's in OU.
It seemed like Mackenzie was one of the younger friends in that group, and she turned like 3 days after the accident. So I think everybody else had turned just before her.
Right. So, you know, I'm not gonna lie to you. They're you know, the parents are also, some of the parents don't want to get in the middle of this, but I think these kids who are at the Burling house that night have important information to tell us.
Yeah, none of them are, and you have to realize Dom and Davion went because of Kenzie.
Right, right.
I mean, well, Davion might have known the people because he just graduated, but
we know Kenzie and Rosie planned that night because Rosie and Burlinghouse are like best friends.
Okay.
So they were there on behalf of Mackenzie.
So Dom was tagging along.
Right, yeah, exactly.
And Dom was tagging along. So we are, you know, we did ask those questions, and again, nobody's willing to talk. It's all hearsay. Hey, so and so says, you know, Kenzie is a bad driver. We never want to be in the car with her. But nobody, came up and said 1, 2, 3. We had 4 or 5 people who came in voluntarily, gave statements, and they were good statements. But the people we wanted to talk to, they kind of put up those roadblocks. So I noticed that there were some text exchanges between you and Mackenzie. And a lot of times, you know, at some point there was some I love you exchanges, you know, so maybe she felt comfortable. But can you tell me what the relationship was like between Dom and Kenzie?
Well, Dom was kind of more private with me regarding their arguments, but my son Angelo said that she would threaten him all the time.
How old is Angelo now?
23 or 24.
Okay. And Chris is 26?
6, yeah. And how this all came up, so you know the background. I didn't like And he would say that all Dom's problems were because of her, and him being upset, and you know what I mean? And I just,
That made it easier to like her because you didn't
and she
feel
was
like
always
she was
right, and she, you know, she came over for holidays, and they'd include me and things like that, and I just figured maybe she just needs to grow up. She's young. I mean, do you know what I'm saying? You don't think that it's gonna come to this.
What were your vibes, your motherly instincts? What did you feel around Kenzie, especially in the presence of Dominic? Was she genuine, or
She was everything that you can tell by her. Everything's all about her. If you notice, prom pictures. Every single time we try to get a picture, she's all over my son, so I can't even get one without her in it.
Yeah.
He catered to her. She claimed she had a gluten-free problem or something, and I would make dinner, and then I would be questioned on, was the stuff okay for her diet because her stomach, and if I didn't have everything that would have complied with her stomach diet, whatever it was, I never believed it, he would cook for her separate, always. And she's a slob. She never cleaned. Her mother's house is a slob. My house isn't the greatest either, but I'm just saying, it's just, if Dom's gonna cook for you, do the dishes. Clean up after yourself. Do you know what I mean? That sort of a thing. But everything was always about her. I mean, like I said, even with her parents. I want you to know that her aunt works for Doug Brill Mill. I have to ask David. I'm not sure exactly what the lawyer's name is. It's a Lorain County lawyer, but she's the one that set up the GoFundMe.
She works
we're
with
aware
them.
of
Okay.
Yes, so while Kenzie was in the hospital, they were already making up stories.
Right.
Okay, as to what happened. But the deer, the epilepsy, the seizure, down to a bunch of other stuff. I had not breathed a word about the mushroom story, not a word to anybody. But I had already heard, oh, well, those had to be Dom's because she was a juvenile, and she was holding his drugs because she was a juvenile. If anybody knows Dom would take a hit before he would put somebody else in harm's way. So this is all that's been fabricated. Per Tim's request, and I mean, I feel bad. Known the girl forever. I mean, I can't imagine what she's feeling like. Whether she did it on purpose, as she claims, she knows nothing. She remembers nothing, and she did say.
You've kept in contact with her since?
Yes, she did say something that was pretty damning the other day.
Have you seen her in person or just over
I've just seen her twice at the cemetery.
Twice at the same time. How does she get there? Can she drive?
Her
How is
mother takes her in the.
Is she in a wheelchair still?
Yeah, she can only put weight on her left leg.
Okay.
And then she's supposed to start some physical therapy.
Okay.
And then I've also kept in touch because she's dangling photos, she's dangling videos, and, like when she just pieces one or two out instead of saying, I think you'd enjoyed it. Like we were at the cemetery and we had this bee problem between the two of us. I still have the bee problem. The bee people are coming today. But Dom had called me about the bees, and I don't know what she was recording, but it's all his voice, at least because it has his voice. And so she finally sends me that one. But it's like, she's just
Playing on your emotions.
Yeah.
So where was she living the last few months?
Oh, that was it. That was it. That was the whole conversation. Can find it. So she had been begging me to come over to the house because we live between the two houses. Because with Christopher's mental illness, Dom couldn't.
What did you say about Chris?
Christopher's his mental illness.
What's he got have going on?
He has he's been in and out of Oakview. He's got like he imagined stuff like he called the police the one day claiming Dom had threatened him, and we're all sitting there and the police are like.
And I don't want to get away
off
from
track.
what you're talking about, but I did see. I want to touch on. There was some text about Dom and Chris having a rough relationship.
Yeah, that's why Dom started sleeping a lot next door, even though he still maintained his room and lived with me. But because of that, like I said, Chris called the police on him several times. I'm sure you've got a record of it, claiming this and that. Now, the one day I was in the hospital, Dom was just outside, wanted to get back in to eat breakfast in the house. I have a broken window still from it. Christopher had locked him out and called the police and said Dom was outside threatening, which wasn't true. Then I'm there, I'm out of the hospital now. Chris calls again and says Dom threatened him. I'm sitting right there, and I'm like, whatever. Cops come, 4 deep or whatever. They talk to Chris. They eventually take him to Oakview because they had realized that he wasn't processing what was really happening.
Is he on meds?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's get back to Kenzie.
So why I'm saying all this was because she's begging me to go over there into that house where he had set up his business and his studio and the things that he was doing, whatever with his job. And I said I'm not touching that stuff. I don't know why she wants to, but then she wanted to take some of his clothes, and then I found out she had a bag of his clothes at her house, and then she says to me, well, I don't understand, why I couldn't go in there where I've been staying for the last 4 months or something, which gave you the living on the own thing, okay? Now, mind you, mother, I check and see when the car comes home. I check and see what's there.
And we
the
see
night
that,
of the incidents, I had assumed he was home. His car was there. They rarely would take Kenzie's car. Now, they did take it to Florida because she has the better gas mileage or whatever. The two of them went together with the mother, with her mom.
Hold on. So when they drove to Florida, her mom was with them?
Yeah, they traveled together. Yeah, in 2 separate cars, though.
Yeah.
So they had 2 vehicles, so the mom could take the daughter and do different things.
Gotcha.
At Universal, but they piggybacked together.
Gotcha.
So, because I was nervous about that, I said, oh, geez, you know what I mean? They had planned this. I just got out of the hospital. This was like right around Easter. But then my ex and Angela went, so they met them down there too. So I had a little bit sense okay and kept in touch, and then they came home. But she says that I've been staying there or living there for the last so many months. I have it in a text message since I don't know if your subpoena keeps going through
And
to back up after that.
gotcha. So you can confirm that she has stayed, even as a juvenile at the time, she has been staying outside her parents'
and the
house.
point of all of that is the fact that the mom never said, "Are the kids home?" She never checked in with me ever. The only time they would ever come over would be once in a blue moon to drop something off or to take pictures for some event. Do you know what I'm saying? But Kenzie, Dom took her to Polaris. Dom made sure she made it to school. Mom didn't do any of that. Okay. So it was all Dom, other than her, obviously, if she could walk to the high school.
How long they've been together?
They said 4 years. I didn't know that it was quite that long, but that's what he said, and that's what he told Angelo, that he didn't want to, he felt that it had been 4 years.
When did you notice her coming around? Give or take.
Oh, it's been a few years.
It's
Oh,
been
for
a
sure.
few
Yeah, it
years?
didn't
Okay.
just happen. But
Okay.
I'm just saying, I don't know. Like maybe when they first started dating, they were really young then. Dom wasn't probably driving even. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I
right.
probably didn't see much of her.
Dom ever talk about her driving or her, ever, mention anything to you about, I don't feel safe getting in a car with this girl or anything of that sort?
Like I said, he has stated that she's crazy, that he was concerned about her driving, and clearly that was mentioned before, and I don't know exact language because I didn't remember that I would have to remember, was the day on the highway the week before, which was, and I'll never, and you said, how do you remember? Well, I know, I had testing the next day, I was sick, it was raining, I remember everything about it because I had to go to the hospital the next morning. So nobody can say, oh, you just don't remember that day. No, I do. I remember it clear as a bell.
And
and then she sent her dad over to get her purse out of the house and blah, 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 you know. And it was, I just said, it's just, I go, it's just straight to the dad, this is just stupid.
Did they fight a lot?
According to my son, Angelo, yes, they were fighting quite a bit.
Would you mind us talking to Angelo?
Would he be willing
I
to talk?
actually, if you didn't make it, I mean, he's sort of lately been having a tough time getting up in the morning. Just, I think it started, he was really strong for me through all of this. But if you could make it a little bit later in the day, I
we could.
bring it
Absolutely.
up here.
We're still going through her phone. So the search warrant we got through her phone, there's 80 gigabytes of data.
Her and
Between
Dom had
31,000 text messages or exchanges, which is, I mean, that's an astronomical number. That's why it's taking us forever to get to these interviews.
Yeah, she's more of a texter than Dom is.
Right.
Like I said, me and Dom rarely text. I might say I love you or whatever, but he would, he usually would call.
You know,
and that was more his style, you know, than.
One thing that came up with when I talked to Blair was the goodbye messages and the phone call from Dom the wee hours of the morning of the crash. He said Dom FaceTimed with him or called, but Blair was asleep, so he missed the call. And he's pretty torn over this because he's like, I wish I was awake to know what he wanted, because that's that mystery that he'll never know. And so he said, according to him, that Dom sent like I love you type messages to family members.
No, I
and to
think that,
friends.
I don't know about that. The only thing I do know is he texts his dad, love you dad, or whatever.
Is that unusual?
No, I don't think that it was anything unusual for him. I don't know. Because him and his dad have had a rocky relationship their whole life. Do you know what I mean? So who knows? Maybe the kid had a freaking premonition and felt guilty because they did. Dom was young when I got divorced, and you know, his dad made it some of the visitation difficult for them, and with him being young, it was
harder on him than the other two.
Have you been able to talk to his dad since the crash?
I tried
He called me last week. I don't know if he told you that.
Me he was going to call you.
He wanted to know the status, why we're still investigating, why this is not on, you know.
Well, yeah, and I don't trust him, and we've told him we don't trust him because he sat there and he's doing some voodoo. I called him hysterical. The night that it happened, I was in tears. I just didn't want to forget what had happened. I was so upset. And they claim that, that Dom from Beyond has told them through this, like a Ouija board thing, that it wasn't, the accident wasn't Kenzie's fault. Well, how could it not be? When Kusne tells me that the 360, which I don't understand, I'm not technological savvy, okay, that she's driving fine and then accelerates at one point to this point and doesn't stop.
So you talked to Husni?
Well, he called, after Davion's funeral, Husni introduced me to the parents of the wake, and then I had snuck, well, I couldn't deal with anybody, so I went late to the church, but I felt I wanted to pay the kid respect. And I left before they did their procession, so I just to be there for the mass, and he had called complaining about talking shit, basically, about things that he was disappointed in, and not not facetious. I mean, I would want the mom or the parents to know, but you know, him and I had a few criticisms about the way that the funeral was handled and them being gone and things like that. I don't know if he just used me as a sounding board, you know, because he was very close with them, but he just started with blah blah blah, and then he went on to say, you better not let this go, that I know that this is, you know, this, she did this on, basically, I don't want to replace the kids' words.
And it's
but-
okay, because, so you know, we talked to Husni
Him and Tyler Croy.
Yeah, and
They're
then
very
he was
good
just
friends.
very angry and just said that, you know, you better not let that. I said, I'm not gonna let this go. I said, it's in the police. I said, well, even if I said, oh, it's fine. Yeah, I said, it's still a crime. So I got 2 dead kids, you know? So, but so he just vented for a little bit and I hadn't talked to him, you know, much after that. But, you know, and I did hear a little bit, like, from some of the other kids that, you know, he maybe exaggerates a little bit, the way, you know, he doesn't know everything, like he claims he knows, blah, blah, blah. Like, don't get wrapped up in what the kid tells you, you know what I mean? Because I thought it was odd, too, that he would call and criticize about the funeral, right, and the things, and then that coming back and the neighbor being all pissed off.
So, are there any rumors that you would want us to confirm or dispel for you? Anything? Because
I told you the
want
big
to try
thing
to.
was that mushroom thing, okay, which
The mushroom was found on her person.
But I know that.
It's on
I'm
body
saying
cam.
I have not said a word. I was told that. I mean, nothing you guys have said has left my brain, okay?
The mushrooms were tested. They came back. It's an F2 given the quantity. It was above the bulk amount. It was on her person.
Much, huh?
Yes.
See, because I asked him, I've been in a mushroom case in freaking years.
They're really, listen, I've spent the last 4 years in the DEA task force. This is the second time in 4 years I've seen mushrooms.
It's a large quantity, and the medics were the ones who searched her when they strapped her to the gurney before the life flight. It was even Berea. It wasn't even Strongsville. So it's all on the body cam of the officer. The medic reaches in, grabs it, gives it to the officer. So I mean, you're not able to pin it on down.
But I'm telling you, that was the big thing. And then I was like, well, that's not his character.
Right.
And why in the hell, if they're driving home sober at 6 in the morning or 5 in the morning or whatever time it was, would that be there? Like, I still don't know whose backpack's in the car. I don't know what happened to his necklace. I don't know. I don't know. Do you know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't even know. I know I called you guys one night hysterical. I don't know who I talked to, but I just didn't know what happened to his clothes. I didn't know.
So the car is in our possession. It's secured in one of our bays because it's evidence at this point. Everything else that we were able to collect from the car, that we were able to get, is in property. Everything. The only things that I released were, you know, the necklace that I found now, a couple of things, and everything was with the prosecutor's approval. I wasn't going to release.
Well, I don't know. Tim wasn't thrilled. He wanted you to just keep her phone. He goes, but we can't keep her phone forever. But
right.
I said, well, how can you? I mean, what are you going to do?
Well, and that was a good move on Zaki's part. He made a good deal because
we had to make a deal with the devil. And you're a defense lawyer. You're an excellent lawyer. You know how this goes. At this point, we served the search warrant. That seizure of the phone becomes unreasonable. What am I holding on to the phone for? We gave her the phone back in exchange for the code. Had we not gotten that code, that phone possibly could have had to go to Israel, to the lab, to Cellbrite, to crack into it. Again, or the feds or something. You know, it would have been very difficult. Apple doesn't make things easy for police to get into. That's one.
Know. I have an old phone that I can't get into either.
Number two, as you might already know, I wanted to give her a rope and let that go on the record. I wanted to give her the phone back, see what she's going to do with it. And she did. I mean, she was making modeling, you know, talking to this modeling company from the hospital about her future plans with no regard to
Recording.
What transpired? Did he tell you, like, oh, Christine, when I
No,
picked him
that
up,
he called me and said that, Mom, you, and in this calm of a voice. I mean, like I said, I was told that, and so maybe he just couldn't do it. Maybe he's not.
I do not.
Statements on that either. So even Angela says I could be trading the stock or buying and selling. We call log. I have absolutely no problem doing that.
I am interested. Can you get text messages through my Verizon?
I will find out.
Served the search warrant, and we had the.
You needed head of what you needed. Right?
We got all that.
I gotcha.
So that takes me to the next. To the Dom's phone. I know you asked Jason for Dom's phone. I do have Dom's phone, and what I was gonna say is a lot of the friends were not cooperative with us, and I'm wondering if there is anything on Dom's phone. We looked through Davion's phone. We asked the parents, and granted, the parents had no standing in his case, but I know with Dom's phone, it's registered to your law firm, so you do have standing. Whether or not you would consent to letting us look?
Yeah, I just can't, and I can't because I have so many confidential communications, even with my son about other people that he would call me or and talk about, but he's not friends with any of those people.
And we, all we got from at least Blair and from talking to him is that there were those phone calls or at least attempts to make calls the morning of the crash. So in particular, we're not looking to
I can
tarnish.
go on my Verizon and print off his call log. I have absolutely no problem doing that.
I am interested. Can you get text messages through my Verizon?
I will find out.
From the night of the 30th.
I know, like in Medina, because they're always really more so than Cuyahoga. Just they're freaks about phones and all that stuff, and we will get printouts. They're harder to go through because it's not the bubbles like we like to see on the thing, but it'll show the number and it'll show the statement.
Sure.
So, but that's the only thing is like I got kids right now that cases are going on. I can't that are his friends. Yeah.
My main concern is, like I said, we're not looking to, tarnish his name.
I don't think the kid didn't do anything.
Right.
I mean, I don't.
All we want to know is those calls
if
were.
Else that went through.
Did he vent that night to somebody? Maybe did he take a picture of her sleeping at the house? Did he, anything that
I
would
think
shed some light on what happened?
I don't know that I could do anything with it, and I'll frankly tell you why the phone's so important. Not only did we have, he started that business. He had his college fund that he was using money to make multiple investments, and I've asked, which I don't do a whole lot of probate, but Loretta, my lawyer, I said, how am I gonna, like some of them will say, take a text message to verify your identity. So anything, like he has a laptop, but his cryptocurrency, all that shit's gonna be on there. I don't know, because you said it was smashed. I don't know if I wanna go to Verizon and say, hey, can we at least transfer it? So I could try to find out where's right now, even my son said, we could be getting killed in the stock market, that we don't even have his stocks. We did put one in my name that we did together because he was too young for them to establish it, but the rest of the accounts he established.
Okay.
I mean, I know where he banks at, that's not an issue, but I don't know about these stock accounts, and because this freaking paperless shit, nothing comes to the house. I get the bank statement to the house, but I was with him and told the bank, just do a paper copy, because everything's with this wireless shit. I have nothing to even go on.
What kind of business was Dom running?
He did, he were making music. He set up a studio, and then people would come and pay him, and he would help them
in
with
the house
studio
next door.
time.
Sound and
That's where he conducted, and he made his own songs, and that was how he was making his money. Plus, like I said, I didn't hand over all his money. Just so you know, I mean, he would say, "Give me $10,000. I'm going to put it in this stock," or so I would order the checks out of it. It was a uniform gift to minors up to 21. So, but I don't know. Like I said, even the one that me and him had together, I think is going. I don't get statements on that either. So even Angela says I could be trading the stock or buying and selling. We can't do nothing. Okay.
And that only mine.
Yeah.
It's in my
Yeah.
name. He could have with my permission. I can't
Right.
do nothing with Dom's. I just got to turn it over to Loretta to see if we can get that money back.
I will contact him once we're done here, let him know, because like I said, since the Mackenzie's phone, you know, I run everything by him. Hey, you good with us releasing?
No, that's fine. I mean, I don't know.
We haven't looked into it though. I just want you to know.
I don't know if it's even possible. I don't know. If that's the case, then the only thing I can hope is Verizon tells me you can pull it from the cloud. Do you see what I'm saying? Because a lot of stuff, so I may be able to do that. I know I can definitely get all the call logs.
That's,
I get it now.
you know, the
and
calls
then
and the
I
texts
can
were
go
on.
from there.
Right, and that's, like I said,
Like I said, he's more of a caller than a texter, and that was just I think the only reason he texted his dad late was because it was late.
Okay. Like I said, based on that conversation with Blair, it just seemed, even by his own admission, it's just unusual.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, calling Blair late at night, like maybe he did have a feeling, or
Well, I did.
maybe there was something.
I
there was
made
some kind of
the comment the week before. We all went to dinner with my mom, and I said, "Why didn't we take a picture?" And Angie goes, "Yeah, we didn't take a picture of all of us at dinner." I said, "Yeah, that picture will never happen again." Not thinking my son, but you know what I'm saying. That definitely was what the Lord was putting in my brain. I was thinking my mom or my stepdad would have passed. Do you know what I mean? He just turned 80. You know what I'm saying? Not the opposite. So I don't know that. But I was clueless, obviously.
If this goes to trial, as you might expect, through discovery, that her defense lawyer, Jim McDowell.
Oh, that's what she hired?
Yeah,
Well,
McDonald or
they're in the third
McDowell.
one now, so it's changed a couple times, but I think it's.
She had Brad Koff from Columbus who referred her to Stephen McGowan, and all of a sudden, Jim.
Steve McGowan, I love Steve McGowan. He's
been around forever.
He doesn't.
Yeah.
He won't work the case. It's kind of like Stu Libby. They don't watch videos. They don't listen to recordings.
No, it's too much for him.
Yeah, exactly.
So
which is just it's
Jim
terrible.
is now representing her. So all these
That's weird.
texts.
So I'm wondering if the aunt, because I think it was Doug Will, some lawyer from Lorraine. I was told that, and so maybe he just couldn't do it. Maybe he's not.
I do not know, but there were some text exchanges between you and Mackenzie where she talks about Dom's mental health, and I know this is something that potentially could come up. So I just have to ask. Dom suffered from depression. No, any mental issues that they
No, and in fact, when they were, my ex family was going to try to kill Christopher at the house, and Dom intervened, got charged, which he shouldn't have because he was a victim. They came with guns and everything strapped to kill Christopher. We had to take a mental health exam for the court, and that was turned into Berea Court. I do have a copy of it. He had to take a mental health and drug exam, and I don't remember what the mental health part of it, but I remember the drugs and reading, because the drug and alcohol thing, that he had tried it. He had reported that he had tried alcohol a couple times at some parties. So mind you, this was done a year ago. Okay, just it wasn't done yesterday. Okay,
right.
And then the only other issue was he had the medical marijuana card, and they did not find that was a drug issue because he was using it.
He did have a medical marijuana card. Did he? What did he get that for?
Well, he had an injury in basketball for his ankle. And again, I wasn't with the doctor that prescribed it, but he experienced a lot of pain. We were seeing an ankle specialist over at Southwest. Then he wanted him to go for MRIs. The insurance said he's too young or something stupid. I don't know. But he had an ankle. He always wore an ankle brace quite a bit. And I have a lot of tendon issues. I had a lot of braces that I was giving him. So he experienced from basketball a lot of pain at the ankle and stuff that helped with.
In December 2020, December 28, Mackenzie texted you saying Dom is saying he wants to hurt himself. And she goes on to say, come over and help. And then you reply by saying he's all right and in a brat mode. hit his head on the wall.
What did I say?
You said
In a brat
he's
mode?
alright, and in brat mode, hit his head on the wall. I don't know if you remember that.
Basically, he was just angry
He was
because
just-
he hit his head, but there was a couple times
Oh
that
no,
Mackenzie,
he was angry because he hit his head. I
Okay.
remember
Okay.
that.
And
Yeah,
so
he hit his head,
nothing-
so he got mad.
So no indication that he wanted to hurt himself.
No.
Okay.
No. I'd have to ask Angelo, but I think any death threats usually came from her.
Okay.
Or, I'll kill myself if you break up with me, or I'm gonna do this if you break up with me. Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
In January 2021, Kenzie texted you saying about herself, I was feeling all weird and having she meant lot, of anxiety from withdrawal. You know what she's withdrawing from? Did you know she has a drug dependence issue?
Oh.
This was sent to you, to your phone. Do you know what she's talking about?
I just wanted to leave my funds. Was begging him to give me, and he didn't give me. The only thing I can think, withdrawal, but that would be a withdrawal symptom. God, I'd really have to go back and read them all. At one point with the stomach thing, okay, they had thought she had some, I don't know the name of the disease, something that had to do with marijuana, but marijuana doesn't cause withdrawal symptoms. But she was supposedly couldn't smoke marijuana because they were thinking that was part of this issue. It's some condition that you develop from smoking marijuana. Don't ask me. I don't know.
Okay.
Unless it's stated in that.
did
That's
you
the
know her to
only
smoke
thing.
marijuana?
I never seen her do it, but now that she admitted to me at the cemetery that she hasn't smoked since she got out of the hospital, and I had known about the condition she wasn't smoking, but I'm sure she was back smoking again because she just brought it up to me.
Yeah.
Not like she sat there and smoked in front of me or anything,
Right. But to just bring it up out of nowhere.
Yeah, I don't. But well, that's because when she was getting sick with the stomach thing, this is how a lot of this started, was with her stomach. But it was, I know that she had to. One of the things was, and I don't know what the condition is. I might be able to ask Angelo, but it was something where they said that the doctor told her she couldn't smoke marijuana anymore, and then that didn't. I don't know if that really turned out. I think that whole issue ended too with that. Which eventually led to the stupid gluten-free thing.
Okay.
That was going on. But I mean, why would she? Maybe withdrawal. I mean, you don't withdraw from marijuana.
Okay.
I don't think that she used any other drugs. I don't. I was kind of shocked about the whole mushroom thing. I mean, like I said, they don't smoke pot, but who cares? Do you know what I'm saying? Most of these kids got med cards for different reasons. Do you know what I'm saying? But I don't know that. I highly doubt it. That would be a term that you'd use for like heroin or something.
Right.
But maybe in her mind she was withdrawing.
And that's
from
why it caught our
marijuana.
attention.
Yeah.
Because it's not something you normally see with
Right.
pot.
Yeah.
And so the last one, that's the one text that kind of stood out from the week before the crash on July 17th, where she texted you saying to come get Dom. He grabbed the steering wheel on the highway, trying to spin out my car and hurt me, and she kind of played it off to where
She totally, that's what she always did. Everything was always Dom's fault. She
I'm
always
scared
twisted it around.
because of driving in the rain. If he doesn't get out of my car, I'm calling my dad. And then you said Hench is on the way. Who's Hench?
That's Christopher Martin, that's his nickname. He's the fellow that went and picked up Dom.
And did Chris say anything about what transpired? Did he tell you like, Christine, when I
No,
picked him
that
up?
he called me and said that, Mom, you, and in this calm of a voice. I mean, like I said, we talk more than we text. Mom, you need to come get me. Kenzie's being crazy. She's threatening to crash the car on the highway. Okay, are you pulled over? Yes. Where at on the highway? Okay, I'm laying on the couch. Which I was glad because I had Christopher, not my son Christopher, Hench, on his way to get him while I stayed on the phone with Dom till I knew that he was there and she didn't do anything. And then after, that's when she just started ranting. I didn't pay attention to her. Ranting and started blaming him for everything. It's like, whatever. Do you know what I mean? I said, I don't really care, just don't fight in the car. And it seems that she did that because he had like little tiny stupid fender bender things with her in the car, you know, just like nothing, no damage, anything, but you know, Kenzie had me hit the mailbox because she was fighting with him in the car, and Ange again could probably tell you more details, but I don't know if she grabbed the steering wheel. I mean, it was my own mailbox, it wasn't a crime, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there has been, since she started driving, more of the issue of her. But again, everything's always Dom's fault.
Right.
Right.
We can kind of see it from the text where there's a lot of that blame, shifting blame.
Yep.
So, did you know where they were going that morning? Did you have any idea? Did Dom say anything the night before, like, hey, we're gonna be at this party and then we're going there?
Yeah.
Where were they going?
I was making, he said that they had a couple of graduation parties to go to, and I had said that, that I was making some dip and some other things or whatever, and Blair had come over and I said, okay, this stuff's getting done or whatever, and his impression was, I know he texted me, all right, at one point I had talked to them, he didn't think they were gonna be gone, then I texted him and had said, something like, you know, this dip's done or whatever, and he said, okay, well, we shouldn't be long, or we'll be back in a little bit or whatever, and then that was it. Blair said that Dom really didn't want to go to these parties. That's what I was told, that he did it for Kenzie. Wasn't friends with the people, wasn't thrilled about going.
We know the first party they went to was in Parma. It wasn't even a Strongsville.
I heard that there was no parents at a Lakewood house too. That was another party. Did Tusney tell you about that? This is where I'm getting a lot of my information.
And based on what we were able to track back to almost 8 p.m. and there was no indication they were in Lakewood. They were in Parma Heights area. We even have the LPR because we ran the license plate for the Toyota and saw what time they were going where. So we knew they went to Parma, and after that, they ended up on Brushwood, and that's where they spent the 6-7 hours.
And that's the one that's behind Whitney, by the way.
Yes. You know, Brushwood has two entrances. They don't connect, but they were off of Whitney. We kind of know that for a fact, and they left there about 5:30.
Yeah, he just again, everybody's told me don't live and die by what Husney has to say because he doesn't know everything. But he had thought that there was he was the one that alerted me that there weren't parents supervising these parties.
I think a lot of what's going on with him is grief. So and you correct me if I'm wrong, because I talked to him and Dom were pretty close. So I think a lot of him, I don't want to say conspiracy theory, but his digging and his own investigating, I think he's getting some of this information. So yeah, don't put too much into, because between the grief and the anger at Mackenzie and him doing his own digging and talking to people and that, I think people are steering him in some.
And what's weird too is I had heard, and I probably from Houston, I don't want to just say it's put it all on this kid, but before I had heard the mushroom story, I had heard that all these people at this party were like tripping or whatever, but I didn't hear it on mushrooms. When I think of tripping, I think of acid. I don't know if that still goes around these days like it used to in the 70s or 80s, whenever it was. But I haven't been in an acid case in a long time either. So,
yeah, it's coming on the weird
but
part.
Like I said, none of them were big drinkers. I didn't really see them ever fuck
We know.
You know what I mean? It just none of the three of them even. Now, did I ever go to a party with Kenzie? No, I never did. But I've seen her quite a bit. I've never seen her screwed up on anything. I've never seen my son screwed up on anything. Davion I didn't know very long, but he was kind of the same way. I mean, like I said, they were always doing something. If they're not making music, they were working on the car. They were, you know what I mean? It wasn't.
Did they ever fight or argue in front of you? Mackenzie and Dom?
No, of course not.
No,
because then I could be a witness to what she's claiming.
So Angela would probably be able to.
Because then Dom would vent more.
Were Angela and Dom close?
Yes, very close.
What's a good phone number for Angelo? And if you don't mind, would you be kind enough to let him know that probably next week sometime we're gonna give him a call and try to set something up.
Yeah, I'll talk. All right, Angelo. And like I said, he could probably, probably just, give you more of the gripes. I don't think that, if there was a situation where I was around, Dom would come to me and say, Kenzie's doing this and Kenzie's doing that. And he just probably, more so than not referred her as being crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? But again, she's a young girl. I wish I would have just read more into it. Do you know what I'm saying? I never would have dreamed in a million years. Do you know what I'm saying? That I would be having to worry about this.
Right.
Even when the police came, I said, they don't even drink, really. You know what I mean? Like, I did it. Now, like I said, and then, my concern is I don't know if or when, because of the way those talk screens come out, if or when she would have ingested anything. I still don't think, even if she was high on those mushrooms, that's would have been the case. And I just don't. From what I know, what I've read about, like I said, yes, maybe on acid, that's something more bad, but you don't really hear. People are, when you interview clients and talk to them about it and you study it, it's more of a, although I did read about it the other day too, I forgot, but more of like a happier type of a situation. It's supposed to make you more giggly or whatever. I forget the description. You know what I mean? So
what's making this a bit difficult, at least for the two of us, is just looking at the driving on Progress. Progress Drive is not a straight line, and so the medical theory. We're eliminating theories at this point. We put, what could a defense lawyer come after us for? So mechanical, medical, OVI, or other, to include suicide. And I can tell you, I'm substantially certain that mechanical is out. We had a forensic mechanic. We had the EDR report. Judge John Russo saw when he signed the search warrants, and he signed 10 out of the 11 search warrants for us. He looked into some of the data from the car. Something was up. And so that's...
what would the other defense be?
The other defense would be the OVI, like she was so impaired that she hadn't... But then again, if we know that Davion was awake because he sent a text at 5:30. He commented on a picture that was sent to him from a friend, and he's like, "Oh, this is cool," or something like that. So we knew he was up. No indication from him that there was something going on. And as they make the turn, you can see on video that there's somebody had a screen up, likely Dom, that the phone was on or something.
Yeah,
right?
You could see a light.
You can
coming
see
from
the light.
Car when they turned from Pearl onto Progress.
But it doesn't explain, and I'm sure, one day it'll come out. It doesn't explain those last 2 seconds.
You've driven down Prospect, 1,000 times? You lived in Strongsville forever. So we all know it has those two curves.
Oh, and don't let her tell you that she is unfamiliar with
I eliminated that this morning.
Okay, because I'm going to tell you, when we went for prom pictures, the guy that was going with us, she kept telling me, "Oh, just cut through on Progress." She knew, and that was the way that I went to my office. I've not driven down that street since July. Yeah. She's at that memoriam all the time. How do you go to the scene where you've just killed 2 people?
She knew Progress. We knew Progress, and we all know. It's bumpy from the semis. There's curves.
Yeah.
If she was impaired, if she fell asleep, you wouldn't have navigated that. It doesn't make sense.
Not to mention, Dom and or Davion moved her, yanked her, did something to, at least offset the impact of the crash.
Right.
But
if she's sitting there driving and she goes like this, Someone's gonna grab that wheel. They're gonna say, "Holy shit, she passed out. She fell asleep. She something."
Your foot wouldn't stay on the gas either that fast.
Right.
Right. So, and I don't want to.
And it would have stopped once she hit the sign.
That's another issue we have.
But the speed at which this all happened.
And she keeps telling me that she wished she would have died. She keeps saying that it should have been me. And now she wants to talk shit all then. I know it's different when people die, but she's got nothing but go on and on about how perfect and wonderful he was. And that basically saying I'm a piece of shit and he was a great person. I mean, so didn't bring up, oh, he's got mental health issues and all that other shit that she wants to.
And the only reason I asked, again, through discovery.
No, I don't care. I've got the exam. Like I said, I mean,
And you're obviously going to get everything we have at the end of this thing. So
and believe me,
you just have to tell me what you want from me.
We would like
the call log.
The call log and text log from, I'd say, the night off. So that 10 p.m. when we knew they went to Brushwood. From 10 p.m. the night of the 30th until the time of the crash.
Already the end of September. I don't know. I wish you would have asked me last month, but they should at least preserve them, I think, for 90 days.
Right. And again, to us, it's just gonna maybe we can't compel people, those who don't want to cooperate, and that's what the prosecutor is going to use his state power for. I'm surprised at how uncooperative kids are in this matter.
Right.
Frankly, considering
she claims she gets threatened all the time. She claims that nobody. Basically, the general position in the community is that she did this on purpose. She's texted me, I wouldn't do this on purpose. It's just, and that was when I didn't ever even bring this up. She's volunteered that. She's volunteered a lot of that.
I think she's getting a lot of that from that Hoosney Croy.
There's a group of kids who are very much upset, and I know because her mom called and she kept saying they're saying mean things. Well, I can't go after everybody.
Get off social media, lady.
Right.
I mean, the mom was in the hospital. The first thing that she said to me when I called, I was hysterical after finding out, and she says, "Oh, are you calling about Facebook?" If I could have punched her and chucked the phone.
We went there, and her biggest concern was what people are posting on the Strongsville page, and can we intervene? And that was her biggest concern when we walked in.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm not saying she did it on purpose, but to me, there's just the pieces are not fitting in. We know the evidence. We've seen the video. We've seen all of it. It just does not add up. And so when I inquire about the suicide theory, well, there's a reason behind it. And I think in talking to Tim...
So were you meaning that Kenzie was trying to kill herself when you talked to Blair? Because Blair made it sound like you were acting like the three of them.
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
He misunderstood.
Blair was... you'll get to listen to the interview. Blair was just not all there. I mean, first of all, I don't know if he's... The way he acted, if he's normally that way... Very, very reserved, very reluctant. He kept asking for specifics, and I said, well, describe the relationship between the two. What do you mean? Well, what were they like in public? Were they lovey-dovey? Did they argue? And he's like, well, give me more examples. Like, he was very much coached into that interview. And his lawyer, when he said, when I noticed he wanted to say something, like he mentioned the name of a friend, Dom, one of Dom's good friends from Lakewood, Kyle something, Harper. I was like, well, can I get Kyle's information so I can give him a call? Well, his lawyer steps in, and so there was a lot. He was coached. It's obvious. I mean, I've done this long enough to know who's coached and who's genuinely trying to help the investigation.
Everyone's circling the cow. They're protecting themselves at this point.
Nobody's.
He wasn't even there.
I don't know. I don't know. I know the Shirillas have reached out to some of the kids, and including Landon Donovan, who was supposed to be, or Landon Turner, who's supposed to be Davion's best friend, and
he won't talk either.
Nope. He's in college. He's playing football, and I called him once, and we set up an interview, and boom, home. It's been 6 or 7 calls that are, and so I told Tim, we got to talk to him. Rosie Graham, we need to talk to her. She was at the party. She, asked, she had some texts going back and forth. So they were there. The people who were at the party needed to answer some questions. Mackenzie's ex-boyfriend.
And what are they worried about? Were they doing drugs or something? They're worried about they're going to incriminate themselves using drugs?
I don't know.
I mean, or even drinking? I guess under a big deal, underage consumption. What the hell? You're not going to go to prison for it.
Right. And we're,
And it's clear that it's like Mackenzie's people are the ones closing ranks.
Right.
And Dom's friends are the ones coming in here saying this is not right. This just
Dom and
doesn't make
Davion's
sense.
friends are,
Yeah,
with the
Davion's
exception of
too.
Blair, were fairly open.
And,
So,
Right,
to me,
so
the
they're
theory,
doing
to me,
something,
ultimately it's Tim's theory. It's not mine. My job is to collect data, the evidence or the information and give it to him. And
Yeah, but this Burlinghouse, what's the parents' name of this kid? Do you know?
I don't know, but they were in New York the night of the incident.
Well, the only reason is I'm wondering if it's the same Burlinghouse. There was a Burlinghouse from Middleburg, a whole family. There was a bunch of Burlinghouses. There's like Dale and Jim Burlinghouse. I don't recall that family.
I mean, I can pull it up, but
Well, I'm just curious
they've
because
lived
if
in
there's an
Strongsville for
alcohol
years.
issue, it doesn't matter that the Burlinghouses have a history of huge.
I can tell you from the first
alcohol.
graduation party, there was no alcohol consumption.
Okay.
Like everybody was like, nope, all 3 of them showed up. They didn't smoke, they didn't drink, they hung out and left. So
Yeah, which like I said, I couldn't see my son. I mean, who knows? Maybe he would, but like I said, he doesn't drink beer. Or
he
anything.
wasn't driving. So even if he
But
was,
right. But I'm just saying, I didn't even wouldn't. That was the first thing. If they want to think about how I acted when the police came with Father Joe, I just said I'm just shocked that they not much drinkers. Like I just assumed it was an OBI accident in the beginning. Do you know what I mean?
and this is to us. This is what Jason and I are struggling with, and I kind of. I wish I could give you a better answer, but until we look at her blood, it just doesn't look like an OVI crash to me. And so I'm not trying to create a theory from nothing. But the reason I'm asking about the suicide and the mental health is because when we discussed this case with Tim, just OVI by itself doesn't fit.
Right. Well, it doesn't. And I don't think that Dom and Kenzie would make some sort of suicide pact. And if they did, he wouldn't have done it with Davion in the car and killed that kid.
And I don't think Dom would have made that
They
suicide
had
pact.
reservations for her birthday. He had steaks he had bought.
He wasn't
that
wearing a
week.
seatbelt.
There wasn't.
Right. He wasn't wearing a seatbelt. But I could put your mind at ease in that Dom was, at no point did he reach over based on what our officers saw when they got there. So even if somebody tries to say, Dom caused it, no way. No way. I mean, we
Him
have
and
multiple
Davion were
officers with
innocent
body
in this
cams.
crash.
No way.
Right, and I just wished it. Why wouldn't Davion punch her in the head? And that was the thing. That was another thing that I had told Houston. I said, Don has never, ever laid a hand on that little girl. Okay, she has. He'll walk outside anything. He does not touch. Okay, and I said, I just wish he would have somebody would have punched her in the head, and I wish Davion would have. Somebody. What the hell are you doing?
And you're right, because I've gone through her phone. Like I've just dove into her phone, and I've dove into her and Dom. And when they argue, she was more the antagonizer, and he was more like, "Oh, you're breaking up with me? Okay, cool, deuces." Like he was definitely more laid back, and definitely more like, "Don't talk to me. You're mad at me," and then she'd keep going and keep going. And we couldn't figure out if that was the teenage girl in her, like obsessed with the older guy type deal, or if it was literally a mental issue that
her driving, there's video, she records herself driving high speeds, she's constantly TikToking and Snapchatting.
Filming herself while driving.
Right. And
at high speeds, which is what Blair told me. That's all Blair had to tell you guys was that he knows that she would drive fast and reckless. Okay. Again, I mean, I don't know. My son Ange thinks she's absolutely the devil. He thinks that she's.
I think
we're gonna make it a point to talk to him next week in the evening someday and just kind of.
It doesn't have to be the evening. I mean, just give him a chance. 1 or 2 o'clock.
Whenever he
just as long
wants.
as
I
it's
mean,
not
would he
Thursday.
feel more comfortable here or at the house?
I'll ask him.
Okay.
I mean, if he wants me to come with him,
we'll give him a call. We are interested in the relationship, really. But I want you to know deep down why we're asking those questions is
I know,
because
because you want to put together a solid case. Because my son Angela thinks she needs to go to prison. He is absolutely positive, says that she needs to go to prison.
Well, and you know as well, probably better than we do, what we're battling here with the juvenile court versus 3 days later she's an adult.
Well,
versus...
I'd like to see who we pull because I'll file an affidavit of prejudice with the Supreme Court because I practiced in most of those courtrooms.
It's one of
I'd
Tim's
rather
biggest...
get some retired judge from Southern Ohio, you know, some Republican judge that would. Not to say, I love our Democratic judges in Cuyahoga, but they're Democratic because that's how they get elected. I mean, do you know what I'm saying?
Between
Cuyahoga,
we get the game.
You know, depending on the theory that we're able to help put together, the evidence that we're going to put together, if we can force a mandatory bind over as opposed to leaving it up to a judge, you know, that's another thing that we're looking at. So the reason we're looking at all of her social media is to show. Although she was 17, she's been living like an adult, and that's why I asked you.
I would say absolutely, and I would say that for sure her senior year because she was at my house every day.
Did she ever have a job? Do you know?
Oh yes, I do know this, and my friend Loretta looked into this. So she worked at Pulp at the top of the street. She worked at. I think Taco Bell, Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin', I know she was, yeah.
They fired her at Dunkin' Donuts. Now, if you talk to her employers, Loretta went in there and got the coffee or whatever and said, I never knew this girl worked here or whatever because Loretta goes there every day. She said, that girl was horrible. She was nasty to customers. She was rude. She was all these things. Okay. And so she may have been putting on a nice facade for all of us and her innocent stuff. But I think it was Taco Bell, McDonald's or Wendy's. She's gotten fired from 4 or 5 jobs. Okay. And I know for a fact the last one, because Loretta just went there, you could talk to them, that she was horrible. It was either Pulp or Bippity Bob. I don't know. Is that Pulp still there? Yeah. At the top of the street? Yeah, right. They said that she was rude and nasty to customers too. So I know those 2 places for sure. I don't know.
Well,
she had those jobs when she was like 16.
And I know the Duncan one's right because there's some texts with her and the boss going back and forth. So that one is right on the money. I didn't know about Pulp, and we can look into some of those.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's either one of the other fast foods. We only got McDonald's, Wendy's, or Taco Bell. So one of those 3. But Pulp for sure. It wasn't Bippity Bob, it was Pulp. And they got rid of her too for again customer issues. And so
Dom seemed to do pretty good by himself. Did he give her money a lot?
I don't know.
There was an argument about when he threatened her with civil court because she bought something. She bought something that Dom gave her money for, but I guess maybe she didn't have permission because it wasn't clear from the
text.
From the text, but you know they kind of went back and forth.
That was after that. He said that she needs to give me the money back. And I don't. Again, this is the end of July. I know there was something about
July
the
2020.
birthday gift, and I remember them fighting. Okay, he was on his phone trying to order her a purse or something, and he was sitting there, and he goes, she's just got to look at my phone. She's got to look at my phone and see everything I'm doing. He goes, I'm just trying to order a damn birthday gift, blah, blah, blah. And she had to look at it and see. And he was all pissed off because he couldn't surprise her with it. Then the night of that thing, he did bring up the fact that there was money given to her, that he wanted the money back because maybe, and it might have been had to do with not being able to order the purse. Just said, fine, well then take the money that I was going to pay for the purse or something like that. Angela will maybe be able to clarify that a little bit more. Again.
Was there an issue between Dom and Mackenzie's mom, Natalie? Threats or anything like that?
Not to my knowledge.
Okay. Here she says Dom threatened. He bought me this one outfit yesterday, and now he's saying he's going to take me to civil court. And then you told her not to worry about it. He caters to you. I think he just needs something back.
That's why I asked. It seemed like he catered to her a lot.
Right.
They were always going out to
what do you do?
eat.
Yeah, what
always-
do you do for him?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Was my thing. Like, he waits on you hand and full. What are you doing for him? I did start that a lot lately.
Yeah, no, and you actually have a text in there that I know that said, "What have you done for him?"
Right.
It goes both ways.
And
So, you're right on the money with
we
that.
knew he was taking care of her financially too, supporting her, which just goes along to show. Is there anything you wanted to know about the investigation that maybe we can help shed some light, put your mind at ease? Anything you're curious about?
No, I guess
We are about a week or two out before I think we get the
I
talks
talked
back.
to the ME's office, and I think they said 2 more weeks, and that was a week and a half ago.
So
10 to 14.
as soon as we get that,
And I'm gonna tell you, I wouldn't be worried about Jimmy McDonald. Jimmy McDonald's a nice guy, hopefully. But is somebody gonna hear this?
No.
Okay, this isn't gonna be used as evidence.
No.
I don't even know last time the guy's tried a case. Okay, I'm just gonna tell you that. He's Nancy McDonald's brother. I think he would get plea deals. He's a prosecutor. He's just making his money, getting his PRS. I mean, he's not really a go-getter type.
Well,
So-
especially in something like this, they're going to be searching for a plea deal.
That's exactly what they're gonna do.
But we're
well, thank you very much for coming in. We appreciate it.